Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, Tay. Hi, Tamo. Hi, Girl UK. Hello, hello. I love Sims 2 music. It's a bop that I will live for the rest of, I will have on for the rest of my life. Words. Hello, hello. I find like the Sims 2 music is probably hands down the most like nostalgic music there is in the entire world. Like it never gets old. It's always a good bop to listen to in the background. And you don't feel stressed. You just want to jam out, have fun, jump around and scream sometimes. At least I do. But I'm glad to see you though. I've been so excited to get back into The Sims 2 again. It's been a minute since we've last played because I've been kind of moving things around on my schedule, and I'm just like, when will we be able to play The Sims 2? And today is the day. We're gonna do some building. We're gonna try and work on Gen 3's house for the Durban Legacy Challenge, and I have been waiting for the right moment to like do it because Gen 3 is an alien, and I feel like Gen 3 has a lot to do in terms of like what they have to do. Because Gen 3, we have to be like a chef and own a restaurant. And it's going to be interesting because I've never ran a restaurant before, like ever in my life. At least like a successful business. So it should be interesting. But yeah, there's a link to the rules if you want to check them out. They're all up to date. They're made for The Sims 2. I'm currently working on revamping it for The Sims 4. But I realized at The Sims 4, we got so many packs. Oh, the music brings back that fun vibe of chaos and discovery, memories of playing this game back in the day. Yes. Literally every time I play this game, I gotta jam out to the game, to like the music. Every time I do it. Especially knowing like how autonomous things are in the game. It's quite scary, but in a good way. But let me open up the browser so I can like kind of give you a description, because this is kind of like part one, or I guess say part zero. Part zero of the Durban Legacy Challenge for Gen 3. What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm gonna delete that. We don't need that. But yeah, I kind of like started this challenge as like a fun way to relearn The Sims 2, because I've always played with the pre-mades and never really my own Sims. Even though I really love legacy gameplay, I never like took the effort to actually make my own Sims and like play with them and carry out their story, because you're starting out with a blank slate with your Sims. But I don't know, it's kind of exciting. I'm fun. You never tried a Sims challenge, but I do appreciate them. I think you would really love this one, just because it's a Sims 2 challenge and you get to relearn everything all over again. I'm still trying to like find like the middle ground between how do I want to make the Sims 4 challenge from a Sims 2 challenge, because since we have so many packs in the Sims 4, I'm like, where do I begin? Because having to rewrite all the rules and then some of the descriptions of each gen should be interesting. But yeah, so we already have done Gen 1 and 2 already. And Gen 1, we had to be in the medicine career, which I never really fully played, and that was very interesting to play through the first time. We owned a pottery studio. We had 2 kids, but we ended up having a third in a weird, suspicious love affair. So that was fun. Way before we had any, like, our 2 kids, and that was crazy enough. Gen 2, we ended up owning an art studio. We joined the art career. We did achieve level 10 already. We did go to university. We had level 10 of creativity and logic. We did flirt with one of our professors. And what I realized, like, I kind of figured it was going to be a thing, but what I realized is that if you flirt with your professor, or like you're in a relationship with your professor in university, your grades go up. And I'm like, oh, Interesting. Okay, I'll try that out as like a fun rule to add in for some discovery. But what I also didn't realize with The Sims, with Gen 1, if you have apartment life, you actually, if you flirt or if you're like good friends with your landlord, your rent gets reduced. Like, how was that a thing? I didn't even I didn't even know that your rent could get reduced if you're like good friends or you're flirting with your landlord. Sims 2 is just like real life. Crazy. Anyway, hi Coupon, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? We're just kind of going over a little bit of the rules for generation 1 through 3 of what we've done so far. But I'm glad to see you today on this lovely, lovely Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday. TGIF. Aha. I know this week is almost over, which is crazy. And also, happy August 1st. Hello? Like how? It's already August 1st, and the week is about to end, but so much has happened already this week that I'm like, can it not be this crazy, you know? I hope that you'll have a chance to like relax and wind down, Coupon, especially like on a Saturday and hopefully a Sunday if you can. As best you I understand, it's stressful out here. Ooh, I cannot spell my own words today. There we go. Okay. I forgot to make a Discord announcement. I always forget to do that. Anyway, but hanging in there. But it's been a really hard week. You know what, my best friend, you got this. Don't worry. You will hang in there. You're gonna achieve all your goals for the next week. They always say the next week is your week to restart, refresh with a better mindset. But hang in there. Got this. Okay, so the next thing that we did, so we're on Gen 3 now of our Durban Legacy Challenge. And Gen 3, for the backstory, is that all you can think about is food coming from a different world, or so you think. You've been inspired to try all the foods around the world that one day you want to open up your own restaurant and give people that sense of joy that food brings you. You're ready for your dreams of being a household name to come true. So we have to join the culinary career. We have to have the popularity aspiration. Our side hustle is to open up a restaurant, but we can't do that until we reach level 5 of our cooking career. So it's going to take some time. But we do have to reach level 10 of the cooking career, of course. Run a lemonade stand as a kid, which we did every summer, or so we think we did. Master the cooking skill and the hobby enthusiasm in cuisine. We've already achieved level 10 of the cooking skill as a teenager and also as a child, so we're done with that. And then reach rank 10 in your restaurant, win a cooking competition, and then write a restaurant guide, which is something I've never done. Like I've gone to like the little secret hobby lot for the cuisine one before, but I've never done a cooking competition. I have written a restaurant guide, and I believe you can do that if you have a good cooking skill or some type of writing skill. I can't remember exactly what that is. But I know it can be done. Hi, Funny Man. Welcome in. Hi, Peppa. Welcome in. Happy to see you. You got your Switch 2 today? Nice. What do you think of it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it lovely? I want to know all. Oh, life has been like this sometime, taking the good and the bad and rolling with it. Bestie, I understand. Gotta take the good and the bad and roll with the punches, I always say. Roll with the punches. Sometimes you will eventually crash out. We'll eventually crash out. We just don't know when that will be. We just know it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen eventually, which is not good. But hang in there. Please hang in there. Where in the tarnation I'm looking for that restaurant guide thing because I can't remember exactly. Write a restaurant guide. Sims 2. Oh my gosh, not my video popping up out of nowhere. Ah, here it is. Okay. So I believe, yeah, so you can write a restaurant guide once you have your cuisine enthusiasm high enough. Oh yeah, that's part of the hobby enthusiasm. Oh, you love the bigger screen? Oh, good. Let me know what kind of games you're playing on your Switch 2 and like how they run, because I've been contemplating about buying a Switch 2, but I don't play my Switch that much, but let me know, Stu. I'm sorry, wait, which episode? I need context, funny man. Context. Which episode? Because they're all sad. They're all sad episodes. If you're talking about the episode with Derek in that one episode, I understand. There's too many episodes I've cried in that show. Gonna be fun to see what you decide for the sim build. I'm kind of excited because one, I've been kind of going back and forth between, do I want to go to university or do I want to do some type of like rags to riches type of thing, but start with like some money? And I think I've been wanting to use some of the money that we got from Gen 2 and then utilize that for Gen 3's house. So that is what we're going to do today. We're not going to start in university because I feel like I've done the university thing and it kind of goes way too quickly. But I think every once in a while we can do university. So we can kind of have that, no, not do it every generation because it can get a little bit repetitive at times. But we'll see what we can do with that. Let me move this over here. There we go. Hi, Courtney. Hello. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Oh, it is Derek's episode. Wait. What season and episode are you on? Because I was about to say which one it is, because I don't want to spoil it. Let me know what season and episode, then I can kind of like, then I'll know where exactly, which one you're talking about. Because, oh, it gets rough. Okay. Also, your boy Chris, thank you so much for the resub for 6 months, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate you so much. How are you? How was your day today? Okay, that one's rough. I don't like that doctor, by the way. Whatever her name's, Piper, Pepper, whatever her face is, I don't like her. I literally do not like her at all. She stresses me out. Oh my gosh, Lordy Lou, that's a rough episode though. Rough. Oh, you only have Paleo Pines, but you got it for La Fiesta when it comes out December. I'm getting that game when it comes out, and I'm so excited. I am so excited for La Fiesta. It's gonna be so much fun. But hi everyone. So if you're popping in, we're playing some Sims 2 today. We're gonna be building a house in the Sims 2. Why is it winter? For generation 3 of our Durban Legacy Challenge. And to give you a little bit of an introduction, we're gonna go into the household. Gen 3 is an alien, and it has to be an alien for Gen 3, and he's currently a teenager, so I need to age him up today. Also, isn't Paleo Pines about dinosaurs? Oh, it's your third rewatch of the whole series and it still is the saddest episode. Yeah, I feel like Derek's death was kind of unnecessary, but then again, he wanted to pursue other career opportunities, so they had to kill him off. But they didn't have to do it like that. That was too much. That, and also, who was it? Lexi and McSteamy. Yeah, him. VY, hello, welcome in. Happy to see you today. Oh, Snow Patrol Trauma. Or was that the Fae? It might have been the Fae. We already got a pet turtle. Oh, nice. Wait, is it already? Wait, how did you get a pet turtle? And Paleo Pines is about dinos. Okay, good. Mark, thank you. That's his name, Mark. All I can call him is McSteamy. Because I don't know his actual name sometimes. But yes, Mark, Salone, and then Derek, and then some other people that I just don't like. I don't like anyone in that show. They all give me stress and trauma. So this is generation 3. Chris J, looking like something, I don't know. His eyes are literally see-through. But this is him, Chris J. He's about to age up, but we're gonna not age him up until we get into his new house. And I'm gonna mark this off and mark this on. He already achieved level 10 of his cooking skill. He has a silver badge in sales, which is what we'll definitely need for our restaurant one day. Our hobby, enthusiasm, and cuisine is at rank 2. So we're not really technically there yet to do much. Hi, Misty. Hello. Welcome in. I'm glad you're able to catch us live again today. Happy to see you. We're just kind of getting some things started. I'm just making sure I have everything I need for this particular gen. I need to move all these over to Gen 2. So I'm going to take all these maps because we'll need that for another generation down the line. Oh, you're in your Sims 2 era again? Me and my Sim was Dawn. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, because Don Lothario is a hot mess express. You can't trust him with a 10-foot pole. He's crazy. You cannot trust that fool. He'll break your Sim's heart. He's broken all of my Sim's hearts already. He has like 5 kids by 4 different people on my save in Pleasant View. Oh, the Kickstarter. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And I kind of forgot it was on Kickstarter for a while. Okay, I think I got everything that I need for this house so far. I don't really want this, but I'll take it and sell it because honestly, we don't need it that much. We'll take the drums and we'll leave the rest of this here because we'll need a garden so we can plant some stuff for our own cooking things. I think everything else is pretty much good to go. Yeah, and then we're gonna go back to Manage Worlds. I know the long eyebrows is like, it's like bangs over your eyes, literally. But also I think it's because of his hair and it's using custom content, so his hair is like a little bit conflicting with his glasses. Yeah, I didn't convert it. Me and Lord Crumps converted Simsy's kit from the Sims 4 to the Sims 2. We did. Me and Lord Crumps did it together. Well, I asked Lord Crumps saying, hey, do you want to help me on this project? And he said, sure. And I'm like, oh, fine. So me and Lord Crumps converted Simsy's kit from the Sims 4 to the Sims 2. If you want it, you can download it. It's right there. No, he's literally horrible. No, what's funny? He had like this like weird epiphany in my game. He ended up cheating on everyone in my save in Pleasant View, but then he decided to go and date and I think almost married Daniel Pleasant, but knowing Daniel Pleasant's also toxic, he cheated on Dawn with Malcolm, and then their adoptive daughter Sonia Pleasant found out that Daniel was cheating on Dawn. Sonia told Dawn what happened, that Daniel cheated. Dawn came home, broke up with Daniel, kicked him out of the house. He was left broke, sad, and alone. Daniel Pleasant was. Then afterwards, what happened is that Lilith Pleasant his daughter, found out that Daniel Pleasant was dating and trying to get married to Malcolm Landgraf, knowing that he was rich with status. Lilith told Malcolm what happened, what he was trying to do. Malcolm broke up with Daniel, then kicked him out. He ended up leaving, sad, broken, alone again, and then he died from old age. But however, what ended up happening before his death, he ended up finding this other random Sim in his like neighborhood block who was a single Sim, dated, had fun, had a baby with her, and then he literally died the next day and then left all of his money to her and left his kids nothing. And it's crazy. Daniel Pleasant is the most toxic Sim I've ever seen in my entire life. He's so messed up. He's so messed up. So when Don found out that Daniel was cheating on him, he had like this weird epiphany thinking, oh wait, so my actions do have consequences. Maybe I should like be a nice person. So now he's currently married to Cassandra Goth. They're basically endgame end goals. But yeah, Daniel Pleasant sucks. I don't like him. Anyway, that's my lord, that's my tea. Hi, Daphne. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hello. Happy to see you. Welcome from the raid. I was explaining my Sims drama in The Sims 2. But welcome in, Cherish and Nat and Dabney and friends. How did the rest of your stream go today? I would love to know all about it. But no, I literally love The Sims 2. I could talk about it all day, every day. I kind of sometimes want to make a book about my Sims drama because it's so funny. Oh. Do you have a camera mod because it's so smooth? I use the well, I use like the regular in-game camera. But what did I do? I used something. The Clean UI mod, I believe is what I use. But hi Warlord, hi UK. Hi. Ocean was good. You were doing your Love Trip Legacy and your Sims are engaged. I love when Sims get engaged. It's always exciting. That's exciting and fun for you. And this is Generation 3, is that correct? Or Gen 4? Can't remember exactly. But you all came in at a very good time though. I am currently playing around in The Sims 2 today, and we are going to be building a house for Generation 3 of my Durban Legacy Challenge. Yeah, and I think the camera mod that I use isn't really like advanced or anything. I just use a clean UI. I think that's all I do. Gen 7. Oh, then I'm very far behind then. Ooh, well, that's exciting. Well, I'm excited to watch back the VOD then. Let me decide, because I'm trying to decide. I think I might move back to Bellinata Cove. Oh, you bought fairies? What do you think, Nat? What do you think of the fairy pack? I want to know. Oh, you had a science of the last stream. Rosie is now a toddler. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love that. I find science babies are so nice to play around with. Why do I have that there? I don't know why. But I love science babies. They're kind of cute. And I'm thinking of having a science baby soon. I'm just not sure when I want to do it or how or who with. I'm scared, Dabney. I'm scared. Okay, so we're gonna build a small house today. I don't want to build something too big because Gen 3 is broke and he's an alien. So I'm gonna just name this Gen 3 house. I am not that creative. My accent? Marissa told me it in You're My Cousin Vinny. I have an accent? I have no idea who that is. Who's Marissa? Oh, I know who that is. I don't think I've ever seen My Cousin Vinny. I think I haven't seen that movie. I've seen her in Spider-Man as Aunt May. Oh my gosh. I'm like, wait, I know that person. I've seen her before. Only in Spider-Man. But I should probably go watch those other movies though. Because who plays Vinny is the thing. Who is that? Oh! Oh my gosh, wait, I know all these people. Also, Ralph, he doesn't look 63. He looks like he's 40. He doesn't age. Anyway. Oh my gosh, his camera. That Brooklyn accent, like the way you say on. Oh. I'm mostly from like, I'm from the East Coast originally. Like I was born in Virginia, and then I lived in Virginia until I was 9, and now I live in the Midwest. So I speak funny. Oh, your friend and you are making a save file together? Ooh, what kind of save file? How do you spell? Oh, okay, there we go. I was looking for a program that I wanted to open up. That's exciting. I need to finish my save file because it is getting to the point where it needs to be changed. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Because I wanted to record this. Oh, you finally started playing Enchanted by Nature. Your sim ended up with Nadia and got the opposite attractive sentiments. Is this with this thing, and now you're trying to add more fairies into the gallery, from the gallery to have friends? Apparently, Judith Ward joined your yoga club, which is funny because it's making her do friendly interactions. Who? That's not Judith Ward. That's That's Moody Lord. That's Moody Lord who joined your club, not Judith Ward, because I don't know why she joined yoga, because she already tensed enough. Anywho. I'm delusional. I've been watching Day on YouTube as of lately, and Day's personality is infectious. I'm sorry. I'm chaotic. I need to calm down. I've just started my stream. It's been 30 minutes. Help. Please help me. You know, I'm gonna tweet Day later and blame him. Later. Anyway, you're building a Spanish villa in The Sims 2, and I love how much character this game is. No, I find building in The Sims 2 the most fun because you can build pretty much anything to your heart's desire. Plus, with the constrained floor elevation tool, there's so much like manipulation to like the roofing and the walls. It just gets better with time, I will say. There we go. Oh, I'll definitely have to watch it. It's very Legally Blonde in it. Okay, I'll watch it then. Is it on? Oh, it's on Hulu. Perfect. Then I have a platform that I can watch it on. Thank you. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. Hi, Nat. Hello. You got hired? Wait, no way. Congratulations. Why am I yelling? Help me, please. Anyway, congratulations, Nat. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on getting hired. In this market, that's huge. No, literally in this market, this day and age, that's a huge accomplishment. I'm so proud of you, Nat, for doing that. May this job bring you joy, happiness, and laughter, and not sadness and tears. Unless it needs it. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes you gotta cry in your new job. Do I have a resource page? Do I actually have one? Oh, you know, I've been meaning to make one for The Sims 2 for the longest time, but all I really use, so I have my graphics are set to high is the thing. The highs it can basically go, which is not really that much for The Sims 2. But all I use, I have my resolution to 1080p, like 1920 by 1080 is my screen size for the game. And then I have a 3060 graphics card for NVIDIA. But what I did, because the thing is about The Sims 2, I'm using The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection and not the Legacy Edition because that one doesn't have H&M stuff, which I'm kind of sad. But what I'm using, what I had to do in order for The Sims 2 to recognize my graphics card is the Graphic Rules Maker. This is actually like so life-changing. Yeah, the Graphic Rules Maker is what I use for The Sims 2 to work with my graphics card to have like updated graphics. Because sometimes Sims 2 has poo-poo graphics, especially if you don't have a good graphics card. But sometimes the game just never recognizes a lot of things. So I don't have a dedicated resource list, but that is a link that I use, what program I use to make sure it's compatible. And what mods I technically use in my game is weird because it's kind of messy right now, so I have to organize it a little bit better. But I can tell you that I do go on PleasantSims.com. Her website is like the best website ever for anything and everything Sims 2, like gameplay mods, bug fixes. Like if you needed a mod for something like very basic, Pleasant Sims probably has it. Hopefully that helps though. It's probably not helpful to like give you like an actual link. Ooh, no. It'd probably be more helpful to give you an actual link of my resource things, but I haven't really had time to go through my mods list and organize all that mess just yet. This house looks tacky. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back. You have stuff to make the Sims 2 work. I do. I think, I also have that one too. But yeah, I play on Windows 10 is the thing. So I don't have Windows 11 because I'm scared. But I play on Windows 10. And I've always been playing on Windows 10 since, oh my gosh, I've been playing Windows 10 for The Sims 2 for almost 11 years. Wow. At least The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. Before I had it on like CD, and that was a hassle to make it work, so you actually can get The Sims 2 on Mac. If you go to the App Store, there's this thing called The Sims 2 Super Collection. You're missing a few key packs on the App Store, but you can buy The Sims 2 on Mac. It should still be there, hopefully. I would think. The last time I checked, though, was a couple days ago. Yeah. So you're saving up to build your own PC. Oh, fun. Also, let me scrub real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, you left your dog in the kitchen and you found him outside. Your dad has been gone for hours and your mom was in the bathroom. How did he get there? You don't have a doggy door? Wait, did your dog like open the door? Wait, you left your dog in the kitchen. You found him outside. And your mom was in the bathroom. Did your dog open the door? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm thinking. Your dog probably opened the door by himself. Also, Jean, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? I don't build a lot in The Sims 2. I mean, that's a lie. I do build in this game quite a bit. But it's a chore to play this game. I gotta be careful on how I move my camera. Because the slightest move sometimes, it'd be like, game has been crashed. Please close your game. I'm like, what do you mean? You don't know? Oh my gosh. Sometimes I've been seeing like the most weirdest things on TikTok of like animals doing the most like human-like stuff. And like, are you a human? Because animals understand. I'm telling you, they choose not to listen to our words, but they understand the words that is coming out of our mouths. And it's scary. I'm like, I know you weren't born yesterday, even though you were born yesterday. You can understand me. Just choose not to listen. Just like babies. Babies can understand human words, but they just can't communicate yet. However, some babies I've seen on TikTok look like they're contemplating life and conjuring up an evil plan. And the slightest second that they realize that they're being watched, they act like a baby. Wild. I need to practice more. My younger self would be disappointed. Jean, if you would like a build tutorial, I am more than happy to make one. I actually do have one on YouTube somewhere. It's been a couple of years since I've made a Sims 2 build tutorial, but I have one. But I need to make one for The Sims 4 and even The Sims 2 that is uneven. But yeah, it's all about patience with this game, with The Sims 2, at least for me, because there's so many different like build tools that are not the same as The Sims 4, so it can get a little bit tricky of like where are things at. And also there's no search bar in this game, so you have to manually look up everything. Oh, you're also learning the cheats have been a lifesaver. Yes, building cheats will save your life in this game. Once you learn the basics, everything else comes easy. At least I think it does. After many years of playing this game, I've learned, use your cheats. But it's technically not cheating if it's in the game, right? I'm gonna do wood floor, because I think that's just easier. Yeah. Goo goo gaga, am I behind? Exactly. Oh, you're going through your gallery, deleting Sims and sorting it. It takes forever. I'm doing that right now, currently, in my Sims 4 save with my current household. And I'm deleting a bunch of like random NPCs that I don't really want to see in my game. So I just end up deleting them and then replacing all the houses with like things I found on the gallery. Which, by the way, the gallery is so helpful for like really creative builds. If you're looking for something in particular, I always highly suggest go to the gallery and see what you can find. sometimes building things yourself can take a lot of time, but when there's something that you really, really want, it's like that gallery's your lifesaver. Oh, honestly, I do not like auto roofing. Auto roofing is scary. I'm kind of glad we don't have it in The Sims 4. I know a lot of people want it in The Sims 4 because roofing is kind of difficult sometimes. But if you know Sims 2 auto roofing, it was jank. We do have auto window placement in The Sims 4. Don't use it. Also, why am I doing that? Hold on. I'm going to delete this whole roofing. I don't like it. Something's off about this roof and I don't know, or this layout, and I don't know what it is. It's not even. That's the problem, it's not even. Oh, there's no shame in cheating in a single player game. Exactly. Because no one will know what you're doing. Unless they live with you, then they'll know. There we go. Now it's better. When the outside looks even, I feel at peace. Let's do this over here. Do something like that. I feel like I can do something like that. I'm gonna also do this. The thing about The Sims 2, in order to do some type of like overhang, you have to have support for your roofs. So if you wanted to have something over here, you have to have a flooring above it so it works properly. And if you don't, it won't make any sense. My favorite townie in The Sims 2? I feel like my favorite townie would have to be Don Lothario. He has so much rich, deep history that I love. And he's kind of misunderstood. Sure, he's messy, but you know, he's just misunderstood. Got to get to know him a little bit better. But I think, yeah, Don Lothario, because he's a complex sim with a lot of issues that we can fix. He's fixable. Oh no. Back. Ew. Yeah, I would say that. If not Don Lothario, then it probably would have to be the Calientes. I'm really not liking this roof. This roof is gonna bug me. And I'm not doing a very good job on this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back. Yeah. I honestly kind of like him, even though he's toxic. I do like him too. He's a really good sim to like play around with, whether it's like in The Sims 3 or The Sims 2 or even The Sims 4. He's just nice with flaws. Okay, that's better. I didn't like how it was building this whole house. I had to start all over. I'm gonna make it a 2-story house instead. It's more fun that way. Okay, let's do this instead. The one sad thing and hard thing about The Sims 2 is that you cannot move your foundation up and down like we can do in The Sims 4. So you would need to place down your foundation first and then put your walls in, but you can't like add your walls in and then expect the foundation to be lifted up. You gotta do the hard way. It's scary around here, I'm telling you. And these parks is rough. Oh, you're really like nervously sweet? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like auto window placement, I don't know. There's some like highs and some lows to it, so it can get good. But you just always gotta be careful with like using auto window placement. Not a bad tool, but it needs some tweaking, at least. How do I get up here? There we go. Thank you. Perfect. I kind of like Agnes. Agnes is funny because she's always around somewhere. She's always doing like the uttermost. I like that she just comes by and then swings her purse at you if you're having a public affection nearby her. Because she doesn't like when people are smooching in front of her, or at least around her. She's like, public affection? Relationships? Not on my watch. Now, today, no, Agnes is like hands down like one of the best Sims that I think you could get to know a lot better. She's another Sim that's kind of misunderstood, I will say. She's a very misunderstood Sim. And there we go. I think now I figured out the method to my madness of what I want to do with this house. Starting to come together. I need to get my hot mess express out first. And then I had some closure. Perfect. I feel like your public dates are never complete until she whacks you with her first at least once. It's very nostalgic. I'm very happy that the Sims team is adding in like old Sim characters like from the Sims 2 and like even the Sims 1. Like I'm really happy that they're doing that. My favorite household that I think they honestly should bring back is like Dirk Dreamer. No, Darren Dreamer. I want them to bring back Darren Dreamer permanently into the game, even including the Pleasant family. I know we have Angela and Lilith Pleasant, and they've uploaded them to the gallery with like Mary Sue and Daniel, but I want them permanently in the game and to have like some added lore. And even Brandy Broke and all of his other like her other kids too, just for that added lore, you know. And dare I say even the what's that one household that we have? Oh, the Monties and the Caps. I want the Monties and the Caps so bad because like they're so cool. I don't really play in Veronaville that much, but I really like the relationship dynamic between Romeo and Juliet, and of course with Mercutio and all the other Sims in Veronaville. They're pretty unique. So if they ever brought them back, I'd be very happy for like that added lore. And it'll be really good for storytelling too. If they brought back the Pit Beast, I would literally laugh so much. Because I love that Pit Beast from Sims Medieval. It was always so much fun to like play around with it and like see what would happen. And then I would be shocked and appalled. I'm like, what happened? Why did my Sim die? Because I led them to their untimely demise. I know. So really, it was my fault that they didn't make it. But it's not my fault they decided to jump in. Well, it was, but I choose not to believe it. Let me do this roof right here. Not that one. Do this one. I do not like roofing in this game. Roofing is scary. And like this. I'm gonna scream. Gonna scream. Because it's not working. Oh, never mind. Hee. All I gotta do is just up my roof pieces a little bit better and then I'm okay. Yep. Hi, Strawberryna. Welcome in. You moved into your first apartment and a stream is keeping you company. Oh, I'm so glad. Congratulations on my new apartment. That's exciting. Okay. I figured out this method. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Oh, it's not gonna be the way I want it. Back to the drawing board, besties. Back to the drawing board. Something's off. We're gonna delete this. I mean, you're not a real builder until you delete your build at least several times and then fix it several times. It's all about modifying the build. And I think we're back at square one of what we started with the first time. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta do that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Start from square one once more. There we go. Hi, hi. Oh, you made a Jersey Shore type of girl for your legacy and you love her? Nice. I kind of miss Jersey Shore. That TV show was iconic. Reality TV is not what it used to be anymore. I think the only reality TV show I really watch nowadays is The Kardashians. just because it's very interesting to me. There we go, finally. I don't like it. Something's off. Something's not right about this house. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. There we go. You need some shape. Oh, Real Housewives. I think I started watching that show and then I'm like, ooh, this is too much drama. But it is kind of interesting to see what happens in each episode though. Ooh. I think a balcony will be really nice instead of that roof. You think so? Like maybe like something like this, but have a balcony in the back. That'd be a better idea. Oh, I need to extend this roof a little bit further to the back. There we go. 4 by 6. Like that. Perfect. Nice. Atlanta. Oh, Real Houses of Atlanta is like iconic and funny. I'm sure they're all on Hulu, right? To watch. Get that flooring that I had earlier. I don't want to do another roof. I want to do a balcony, like you said, but in the back. But then it gives a little bit more character. It's not going to be fully furnished because we are a sim on a budget. We just broke them Brandy broke over here. We'll need a column for support. This right here for a second. Support beams and then the roofing. What was the family where the mother was really step forward wise and the kids were weird? I think that was, yeah, probably the Curious family. Wait, no. I always thought she was like an alien replacement or the husband killed his wife. Was it so? There not the Spectre household, not Olive Spectre. There was a Curious family, and there was a Smith family. There was Jenny Smith, and then there was 2 humans, and then an alien, and then 2 aliens, 2 humans. I know they live in Strange Town. That I do know. It might be them. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I just know that the Curious family is like 3 Sims, but one of the Sims are pregnant with an alien baby, but they just don't know it yet that they're pregnant with an alien baby until like it's too late. And like, oh my gosh, I'm having a baby, but it's an alien. But it might be that one. No, neither of those. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. I was like, I don't know which one. Can't remember all the households, but I know there is one like that. Okay, gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the stairs. You know what we really need in The Sims 4? I would love to have these type of stairs. Where'd they go? I want these type of stairs so badly. I want these type of stairs in The Sims 4 because it has like a little swoop on the end, and it just looks very fancy and elegant. It makes rich houses fancy. That and also spiral staircases one day is another thing I would love to see. Let me add in one of these here on the end. Yeah. Alien Virgin Mary. I think so. But yeah, if you remember what neighborhood, that might be more helpful, maybe. Also, Timo, thank you so much for hanging out. Enjoy your quality time with your sister. Glad you were able to be here for some cozy vibes in The Sims 2 on stream. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Building in The Sims 2 takes a process. Let me tell you that. A process. Melody, hello. Thank you for the daily click and being the mods, and Yippity for the daily click as well. I have a gigantic mug of tea. My mom got me this mug. It literally just says Hello Spring. It's like my brand. It's like my stationery store, Hello Spring Co. Cute. Okay. But welcome in, friends. We're building a house for Generation 3 for our Durban Legacy Challenge right now at the moment. So far things are going pretty good. At least I think so. I deleted this house once and then really modified it several times. It's taken me a minute because I haven't built in The Sims 2 in a while. But I'm learning as I go, as I build. A work in progress. Hi Melody, hello. Hi Simtroll, hello. Hi. I know, it's literally me. Hello Spring, it's me. I am making like a bunch of stuff. I've been working really hard on rebranding my stationery store and some other things for some fun projects that I can't wait to share. And a mug is one of them. The Grunt family is like a military family. The father is like really delusional and crazy, and he has like 3 other kids, 2 teenagers and 1 child. That I remember the Grunt family. I did not like them at all. I need some lights. I can't see. You want to say strange sound because they're up and left where they live. Up and left. Up and left. Is it a weird looking house? Because I would say the Curious family. I don't know. Up and left. Depends on what direction. Add some light so we can see a little bit better. It just reminded you to do your daily clicks for the website. Thank you. I love that we have a daily clicks. It's nice. This floor looks tacky. I think the Smith family is the only family in Strangetown that has a wife. Yeah, I think that's the only one. At least the only living wife, really. The only living wife. Her name is Jenny. Jenny Smith. AKA Jenny from the block. Yeah, the only living wife. Because the Grunt family wife one, she died from electrocution. That I do remember. Because I looked at the memories of the Grunt family. And that family was, ooh, messed up. They were going through it, really. Most of the child was. Hello. Thank you. There we go. How did I come up with the name SpringSims? Honestly, it sounds very mundane, but I mean, I love The Sims, and then my allergies act up in spring, so I just kind of just named it those 2 type of things, like SpringSims, and it was kind of like the only one that was available, and it made sense. But then as I got a little bit older, because I made my channel when I was like 19, and I'm and I'm 29. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 10 years. Help. I need to get off the internet immediately. But no, I made this back when I was like 19. This was like when I was in like university, so but yeah, it was just a random time. 2015. That's what we all did back then, right? In the YouTube days, sure. But yeah, that's why. But then as I got older, of course, it expanded and it became more of like a bigger brand of why SpringSims, what is SpringSims, and like brand identity and everything. So like yellow, positivity, kindness, helping others, and just like being ultimately just creative in what I'm doing, like especially in The Sims. And it kind of expanded from The Sims to like other projects, and kind of what led me into doing like graphic design and what my degree is in now. So yeah, in the beginning it was like basic, but now it's like a whole thing. But I had like a whole other YouTube channel before SpringSims, so I've been on YouTube since I was like 14. So I need to retire. Get me off the internet immediately. Bum 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 bum. Two kids. Wait, two kid boys, a girl, and then weird wife, and then the husband. Two kid boys, girl, and then a weird wife and husband. So a family of 5. I don't know that household. Oh, the Sims sparked. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you found me that way. I'm sorry you found me that way in that TV show. I do appreciate being on it though. It was really nice. A very fun opportunity to be a part of like that, you know, Sims sparked universe, even though it was like 1 season and it ended after that. But it was really nice to be amongst friends because like we all knew each other and we all like have like been in the same spaces before at different conventions and like Sims camps that we've been a part of. So when we all got to do a TV show together, it was definitely something that we didn't expect at first, and then it became a huge thing, but it was fun. I wouldn't do it again. Trauma. But I would love to be a judge if they ever do it again, or a mentor. I would do that. Is this the fan with the alien? How many? I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Did I know all the households? Residential lots. Label families. Wait a minute, hold on. No, that's the Beaker family, Curious family, Smith, Spectre. There's only 5 households. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 households in Strange Town. Not too sure. 2 kids. Wife and a husband. I don't know. Roofing of the Sims 2 and 3. It would. You want to drag the east to the edge? No, literally. After building the Sims 4 for so long, my brain has been like changed, thinking, "Oh, I can pull the eaves in." Da 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 da. Nope. So it's been like, how do I build again in this game? It only takes me like a couple of builds to kind of get back into the groove of building. Oh, but yeah, it's a whole different vibe. Yeah, Simmer Among Us outsold the Sims Spark. That's true. I do honestly like this the Simmer Among Us group. It's very fun to play with my friends. And the fact that we do it every month is really nice. What made it into a charity incentive on Simsy's St. Jude ended up being a full-fledged thing. Now you apologizing, but also please don't retire. I need Among Us streams live. No, I would never like stop streaming or making videos. I feel like at this point I would be streaming for like the rest of my life. But no. Yeah, I have no idea what that show even is. Oh, so if you don't know what the Sims Spark was, it was a Sims reality gaming competition show. It's kind of like what those other reality TV shows are, competition shows. You go to head, you're a race against the clock, and then the winning team or person wins $100,000. And of course, with reality TV and the US, it's not really $100,000, especially when it's split amongst a group of people. It's split down the middle, or 3 ways or 4 ways. Henceforth, this team was like 3 ways, and then taxes are a thing, so it's like less than what you actually think they're gonna get. But that's basically what it was. We had to build, create a story, and also create Sims in a matter of time and be judged on what we were doing. It was a very fun way to like understand like the behind the scenes of reality TV though. It was nice. Alien husband, human wife, green human son. Yes, that household. That household is the Smith household. Alien husband, human wife, human daughter, alien son. Yeah, that's the Smith family. Where are the things at? Hello? Thank you. No alien, you can't find them, but Pambilla had them in one of her videos. It might have been like one of those like lore deep dive videos that are not like Sims are not necessarily in the game. They're probably either dead It might just be like one of those what's it, descendants that we don't see in the game. Probably. That's what I'm thinking. Because there are technically a lot of households that don't have that you don't really see because they're not alive. But they're in the family tree, maybe. Hello. Thank you. These are the ones I want. Ah. So I'll have to go back and find it. If you can find it, let us know. We'll definitely rejoice when you find it, because then we'll all know, like, finally we found it. This makes your anxiety spike just hearing the details. When I tell you, Central, during that time of the Sims Spark lore time, when I was filming the Sims Spark, this was like late 2019, because a lot of people thought we were filming in the pandemic, and we weren't. Plus, we weren't even allowed to film in the pandemic because everything kind of halted for reasons. But no, we filmed it in late 2019, and at the time, of course, it was like final season, so I was doing my finals while also simultaneously filming a reality TV show, and I was there for like a whole week. I had to tell all of my professors saying, hey, I'm going to be gone for a couple of days or like a week, and I had to tell them like actually why I was leaving, and I have like X, Y, and Z reasons. Da, 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 da. So now all of my old professors now know what they are, what I do. You judge your own sim stuff enough? No, honestly, I do the same thing. I judge all of my sims. So I'm like, why they gotta act up like that? There we go. This is gonna be a bathroom. Let's do this right here. I think I might make this into a hallway, but I also... No, I'll turn this into maybe like a little library up here. And like a computer desk area over here. This could be like the foyer, of course. Living room area, kitchen, dining room, bathroom, and then upstairs, bedroom, and then hallway bathroom. Because for this generation, for Gen 3, I didn't really put in any of the rules that you have to have kids, at least have one child, or you can adopt a child. So you have like that option for, because Gen 4, you gotta continue the legacy. So you can either have a you can adopt a child, because if you don't want to continue that alien, legacy, heritage, you can adopt one, or you could have one, or just like do whatever you really want, but keep it within the family, So perfect. Hi, Take Rake. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? They moved to Midnight Hollow. Wife is Jane Doe. Husband is John Doe. So this will be a Sims 3 household. That would take me some time to understand. Welcome back, Dabney, and all good. Hopefully Kenya's good. Kenya's cool. I believe Kenya's streaming too, right? Kenya's streaming. Can we get a shout out for Kenya, please? Also, Nesate, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But friends, welcome in. We're playing the Sims 2, sorry. And we're building a house for Generation 3 for our Legacy Challenge. Thank you for giving a shout out to my good friend Kenya. If you all don't know Kenya, Kenya is a streamer, good friend of mine, mods for me, and also has a bunch of cats that she fosters, which I think is really cute and adorable. So if you love cats, Halia, Sims, Minecraft, Stardew, and cats, you'll love Planet Kenya. Trust me, believe me, you will. Can I not put this window here? Game, I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with a lot of the Sims 3 households. But I wonder, like, who is that John John and Jane Doe related to? Because I know sometimes they are related to somebody with from The Sims 2, but I'm not entirely sure who it might be. You're multi-modding right now? Good. So Kenya said, what? Hello? Oh my gosh, I love that. Double duty. Okay. 1, 2. I never used custom content in any of my builds for The Sims 2, but I'm realizing now everyone who has access to The Sims 2 can download CC. There's no issues. I'm like, use it to my advantage. Away! Oh, I didn't add a roof over here. Oopsies. Oh, you thought it was 2, and I always thought that the story was wild for that family. Oh no, you're all good. I kind of like this like wild goose chase. Kind of nice. Keeps us on our toes. That's interesting though. Like you learn a lot about The Sims, especially because like the way the timeline goes, at least for Sunset Valley, it goes the way it goes is from Sims 3, Sims 1, Sims 2, and then Sims 4 is just out there in the distance. If you're going off of like the Goth family, and yeah, if you're going off the Goth family, then it would be like that timeline order, because Bella Goth and Mortimer Goth are both children in The Sims 3 and Sunset Valley. And of course, they have Cassandra in The Sims 1, and then Sims 2, they have both Alexander and Cassandra. But Cassandra is an adult about to marry Don Lothario, and then Alexander is a child, but Mortimer is an elder, and Bella has gone missing, who she ends up being like randomly spawning in a strange town, like randomly, but she's an adult as well in the game. Get some roses. He loves trying to figure out things just from the random little details people remember. It's so fun. Like, I thoroughly enjoy lore more than anything. And I could just sit back and, like, take it all in. Like, I still have not finished Plumbella's iceberg video because long videos sometimes take me forever to, like, consume. So I'm very slow at, like, very, very long things. I could probably savor it to like watch it on a plane at TwitchCon or something. Okay. Oh, a little pine tree. Cute. Let's get ourselves... Where's that one flooring that we have in The Sims 2? Is it this one? No. This one. Here it is. There we go. Do something like this. Around this edge. I'll do something like here. And then on the back side, we'll close this off. But I think it would be helpful because since we can technically move or put stuff on the edge of our lot for fencing, I might as well give us a small little fence. I'm not going to fully furnish this though. Is this the right way? Yes, right way. That's the wrong way. It's the right way or the wrong way? The wrong way. There we go. So we'll do stuff like this along around here. And then we'll move it to the other side. Right here. There we go. So we'll have like a small little backyard. Not the end of the world, but something basic and simple. I'll take all this stuff out so we have room for our garden that we're going to have. Because the less things that we have to trim the hedges for, the better. Because the fact that these things grow is funny to me. Thank you, Dabney, for the extra bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $2 bits. Thank you. Oh, you're also in the middle of that video and forgot to finish it. Ooh. Well, looks like we have something to do on our add to our to-do list then. I even contemplated about doing like a 3-hour-long video of just random gameplay, or like doing a 3-hour-long video of just me building, but that would just be not helpful. It'd be kind of crazy if I did that though. I don't think I'm that entertaining to listen for 3 hours, at least in a video format. Streams wise, I feel like it's okay, but oh no. Because I could yap forever is the thing. There we go. I also found out that you can like use, there we go, like your Twitch payouts to get like extra bits. And like, what does that mean? Twitch? I don't understand. So, ooh. So, lore time. Again, I want to explain. So when I first started making YouTube videos back in the wee odd years of the year 2010, I used to make Sims 2 machinima videos on YouTube. This was like all in high school. Like from like 2010 to 2014, I made videos like that, and then I stopped because I was like, I was not doing well mentally around that time. So I was like, let me just stop making those videos forever. Plus it was very time consuming and I just did not have time like that. Plus I was going to university and I wanted to do something else. But that's why I started making let's plays and like let's play videos, because they're a lot easier for me to do, and I can also incorporate a lot more storytelling that way. So I started doing that, and now that I'm like out of school and I don't have to do basically anything else, I kind of want to get back into making machinimas again, because those were really fun. And I feel like we should bring back that era again of the Sims community. I mean, it's still alive and well, don't get me wrong, but I need more of it, honestly. Oh, you use Jacksepticeye's Silent Hill 2 playthrough to sleep at night? So a 3-hour video might not be crazy? Okay, I'll do it. I actually, you know what's so funny? I have like a random like idea, because I was telling my mom about this actually, and it is so random to like I record a video now, like in this year 2025, but I don't post it until the year 2100, like a little like a time capsule video. I've been thinking about this for a very long time, because like I don't see myself recording videos forever, at least like as frequently as I do, and or like stream wise too. But I always thought, like, what if I record videos like now and then like I just like schedule them for like 20 years, 10 years into the future, and was like, ooh my gosh, be crazy. It's just like the post out of random. Like I end up like leaving, like I don't make videos anymore, and then like, oh, I posted a video, enjoy. Just out of random, 20 years later. Wow, SpringSims posted a video, Sims video. Why does he look so different? You love long videos like that? Okay, then I'll post them. I'll post them then. Cause I kind of, honestly, I like long videos like that too. I just gotta figure out the right time and format, you know, I want to do it in. Hi, Gloopy, welcome in. How are you? What's this? Oh, it's a side table. But I'm doing really good. I cannot complain too much. I'm just like, I'm yapping for the sake of yapping today. I'm very chatty, if you cannot tell. But today we are doing good. We're just building in The Sims 2, getting ready for Generation 3 of our Durban Legacy Challenge for the most part. But not too shabby. Chilling and vibing. All your videos are like an hour long, and you don't have to talk to the whole thing of the there's a whole area of the internet that loves no commentary gameplay. No, I like things like that too. I've been thinking about getting back into that again, like long form playthrough videos and build videos. So I want to post more real-time builds and like not do a lot of speed builds, but like sprinkle speed builds in there every once in a while. But I do love a good long form, like build video, gameplay video, hour-long videos. I can do that. But no, I literally would do it. I literally would post a video in the year like 2030 and be like, here I am. I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing, I'm literally I'm gonna make videos like that, like pre-record some videos. Because who knows where I will be, you know? I'll be like, I don't know, I'm an actor, so who knows? I could be in a movie. I could be somewhere in the sky. Who knows where I will be in like 10 years time. I could be in filming a movie. I could be doing red carpet stuff. I could be somewhere in the world. And it's like, imagine if even if I like post, like I post on like my social media. I post on social, like on like some random social media website saying, hey everyone, so I just posted a new Sims video. I hope you all enjoy. Oh my gosh. It's like, just posted a new Sims video. I hope you all enjoy it. And then actually, the video starts off saying, hey, if you're watching this right now, it's actually the year 2045, and I'm now recording this in the year 2025. Oh my gosh, what am I on today? I swear. Imagine, it's like, it's the year 2025, but you're watching this in the year 2045, so this is what I look like. You don't know where I'm at, what I'm doing. Honestly, I don't really see Tumblr ever deactivating though. I'd be kind of scared though if Tumblr like went away. Like, what would we do with our lives if Tumblr left us? Scary. I know SpringSims hasn't aged since 2025. They say I got the elixir, the fountain of the youth. I found it. Are we finally sending Steven to space? Yes. Imagine if I went to space. Would I be the first streamer to be ever in space? Because I've thought about space travel every once in a while. I had a dream one time. At your funeral, you want your siblings to text people from the phone to mess with everyone. Oh my gosh. Halloween prank? But it's not Halloween. Imagine. That. There we go. Thank you. Let's do some of this. Is this the right one? Yeah. I'm gonna do the white box because I like the color scheme of it. There we go. Cute. Tumblr threatens to deactivate every other year. No, it really does. And it's kind of funny. Bring back MySpace. The OG MySpace, and then we're good. That's all I need. Did I do the right cheat? Control F? Dude, I did. Perfect. You look the same compared to 2020. I do. I really feel like I don't age. Sometimes. Like, my facial structure is kind of the same that my facial structure is kind of the exact same from 2020, even 2019. That's called less stress, kicking out toxic people out of my life, leaving the negative energy away. Like negative energy, I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I choose to see the positives rather than the negatives, because negative energy is like not the vibe for me, and it would stress me out. I don't got time for that. No, literally, bring back MySpace. I want Tom. Tom was my ride or die. He was my only friend. Literally my only friend. I had no friends. So like, he was the only friend that I could count on, who was always there, supportive, kind, didn't really talk to me, but, you know, was always there. We did have Steve from Blue's Clues, so there was that. And Steve always listened. Like, he was always there. Is MySpace survive? It would have been funny. It would be very funny if Twitter migrated there. I don't know if I would want that, though. I don't know if I would want Twitter to migrate. Like, my dream world, just like bring back MySpace like it was back in like the year 2005, or like when it started, but no integration. No integration, no migration of any other website. Just YouTube. Just YouTube and MySpace, and that's it. Nothing else. And then it will feel like we're back in the olden days of yesteryear. Katy Perry's Sim Adjacent went to space, so never say never. True. That is true. Never say never. Because space sounds kind of exciting, though, when you think about it. I love how were you in Tumblr in the year in 2014 as a psychological diagnosis. Oh my gosh. I just want to know, like, what will people like think of the year 2025 and the year 2045? Oh my gosh. I have so much content I have to plan out now. You are giving me ideas of what videos I should make like now and like post in like 20 years. Oh my gosh. Help us all. And maybe I should do something like this. Or what I could do is delete that. No, I'll leave this here because what I have is someone converted the Home Chef Hustle pack not too long ago, and I cannot remember exactly where that's at in my catalog. I might leave the space empty though. No, same. I learned how to code because of MySpace. Hi, Lady Z. Welcome in. Hi, Ridley. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Oh, I can put this stuff here. Never mind. I'll put the mailbox here, the recycling bin here. That right there. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then I'll leave the space like for whatever-ness for later. But welcome in, friends. We're building The Sims 2 today. We're working on a house for Generation 3. While just yapping about random stuff today. I don't know what we're doing. I think the year 2020 had a reputation. It did. A good one and a bad one. Depends on how you look at it. I kind of enjoyed 2020. It allowed me to slow down. Not the roaring 20s. Oh my gosh. Is that our new era now, the roaring 20s? Almost said Steve Jobs. Steve Burns from Blue's Clues watched Doctor Who, and it's super cool. He is really cool. I would love to meet him one day, honestly. It's like one of my things on my bucket list. Hi. Oh, you love my building. You always give me good new ideas. Well, I'm so glad. I wanted to build a house that was like ready to move in, but was like a little bit of extra furnishing. So we're not going to fully furnish this house just because I feel like Gen 3, we're already going to be broke anyway. Plus, I think starting off with like a decent amount of simoleons while joining the cooking career and while building up our hobby enthusiasm in cuisine will help us understand how to open up that restaurant. Because I think as we kind of gain the ranks in our career, we're already going to be at level 5 very quickly. Because that's when we can start making our restaurant. I know those were the fun days of MySpace. Like you could have a nice coded background. You could also add music to your profile. Like it was just simple and easy. Nothing complicated, just easy. Let's do this wallpaper. Cute. Rawr. Oh my gosh. You make a video where you predict the future of The Sims and post it after it happened. Like for example, predict that we'll still have, we still don't have The Sims 5 and post in the year 2035. That would be funny. That should be, ooh. Because the thing is, I predict like we'll still have, like The Sims 4 is not going anywhere. We're gonna have The Sims 4 for quite some time. Oh my gosh. Yes, wait, let me write that down. Hold on. Let me write that down. I'm gonna post something near 2030 because I feel like that's more doable, you know? 2030 video. Imagine, I'm so sorry. Imagine literally I make a PowerPoint slide and then I make a PowerPoint slide, I do a video, and like, here's my predictions of like what I think The Sims 4 will have. But I'm recording this in the year 2025, but it's the year 2030. And then I'm losing it. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me write this out. Hold on. This it'll be the most like lull video I've ever created. Um what did you say? Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. No. At this point, I'm making content that I think is gonna be really enjoyable for me at the end of the day, but then also just videos that you all want to see. Like I'll post it. Like you'll never see you won't see it for another like 5 years. So best subscribe to the YouTube channel while you have the chance. Please subscribe. Hit that follow button. Oh my gosh, is this what we're doing on a Friday night? Just laughing today. Sometimes it's better to laugh than cry. Anyway, I hope there will be a Sims 5 joke like we got aliens before GTA 5 or GTA 6. Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna do this wallpaper for the backsplash of the kitchen, like that. One, the terrain paint bug is still there. Oh my, I'm gonna do it in sections. I'm gonna do it literally in sections. What bugs I think are still there, and what I predict, like what packs we'll get in the future. Will game packs come back? Like I'm just gonna do like a whole thing. It might be like an hour-long video. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Reading the bug fixes in The Sims alone is funny. No, it is. I kind of like when there's bugs in The Sims 4 sometimes, because when they update the game and like fix those bugs, it always makes me think like, wait, I didn't know that was a bug. And I'm like, when was this a thing? So it's kind of nice to know like there are, like they update the game quite frequently though. It's helpful. I love Life Simmer. I know that she's like doing a lot of like things right now with life. So hopefully she'll ever, like if she ever comes back to streaming, that'd be really cool. I know that she does stream every once in a while on Twitch. I'll have to like talk to her, DM Christina, see if she wants to be on my podcast. I don't know, maybe. The other half is 2030 reacting to disappointment. Not the disappointment. Me doing a trailer reaction in my trailer, in my movie trailer. Oh my gosh, imagine. But yeah, if you ever see any bugs that you see in The Sims 4 now, definitely report it if you can. It'll do wonders. Oh, Dabney, look at that. Saw my Instagram story. You follow me on Instagram? No way. Okay, we got the downstairs. Let's do the upstairs. I'm gonna kind of make it all the same. Since aliens are green, I feel like a green color scheme kind of made sense. Delete all that. Actually, I'm gonna leave that. This is kind of a bit of a weirdness to that. Deletes the whole thing though. You just saw how old I'll be in 2030, and now I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go to bed. No, me. Like, I need to go to bed. Let's see, where do I need a fireplace? Not necessarily. I feel like fireplaces in The Sims 2 are kind of overrated. You don't really necessarily need one. It looks nice to have one, but it's not needed. So maybe I'll do this one because it's different. And I'll cover this up with something. Yeah. Delete this though. There we go. Oh, not the wall. There we go. I think having that will be okay. Ooh, retro. Nice. I did not know these came in other swatches. I'm not joking. You did? Ooh. That only exists for console players? That's really interesting. What is a bug slash glitch that's happening for console players? I know that they're like actively looking at some stuff, but I'm not entirely sure what they're looking at for console. Oh my gosh, it's brighter than my future. Help. That's weird. I know that they said something on Twitter earlier today about the ailments. They're gonna make it and make another update that's going to improve the ailments for Enchanted by Nature. Like another update is what I heard on Twitter today. Or was it yesterday? Here it is. Is there something in The Sims 2 you desperately want in Sims 4? Honestly, I really want more jungle, like kid jungle gym equipment. I want more of that. But I think what I desperately want, it may not be a thing that people want really, but where's it at? It's that in-ground hot tub. Where did it go? But yeah, I want the in-ground hot tub so badly because it's a nice thing, and I don't really use the hot tubs in the game because they're just above ground and they're kind of big. But that's just mainly me. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I want the in-ground hot tub. That's what I really want. I want this. I want that badly. That's like number 1 on my list. My number 2 thing on my list. Where did it go? There's so much stuff in The Sims 2. Well, I really want bands. I want bands in The Sims 4 so bad because when the get-together club system is really nice to like simulate a band, but I want like a full-fledged band. That's number 2 on my list. So like having like drums, new guitars, new microphones, a new system that like overhauls like, the whole like band thing separate from Get Famous. And honestly, I don't want cars at all, but if they were going to add in a car, I think they should definitely add in the fixer upper car as a way to build up your Sims handiness skill, so that way they can work on something and you can like sell it, maybe sit in the vehicle but not necessarily drive anywhere. But I would love a fixer upper car. That would be number 3 on my list. Is what I would love to see in the game. That's so that you graduated high school. Oh, I know the in-ground hot tub was everything to me. I used that thing like my life depended on it, and it did. I had to use it, or else my house wasn't complete. So this will be the guest bedroom. Leave that like that, and this will be the main bedroom for Gen 3. Let's do a wallpaper that doesn't look too bland. Let's do... Ooh, no. 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 Maybe. Oh, you can't use the gallery or just go online to claim the event rewards? That's an existing bug, like since the dragging trash can patch fix. That is a very weird glitch. Hopefully they get that fixed soon by like the next patch update. I'm sure that's happening to console players. That's not a fun thing. Glitches. But yeah, hopefully it's like on their main like priority list to fix. Because console is still kind of new to the Sims franchise, at least Sims 4 wise. So hopefully they do give that a major priority. Let's do this IKEA stuff wallpaper. And this is the bathroom. This one up here. I love the vacation system. The vacation system in The Sims 2 is really nice. If they ever add in hotels in The Sims 4, I think they could do it in such a way where it's a combination between Sims 2 and 3 of going to a hotel or owning your own hotel. I think that would be a good mix between the two. Okay, that's good. Let's do the kitchen. It's very samey in this house. The jungle gym thing, your family animations. Yeah, like that's what I really want. That, and I also, if they bring back like family, like jungle gym stuff, they have to bring back the easy bake oven. That easy bake oven was like a chokehold. I put that everywhere in my Sims house, like everywhere. I always used it because my kids had to eat something that day, you know. Sure, it was burnt looking and nasty, but you know, it was there. It was convenient and, you know, it was free. So I love me some free 99 though. I always used it. And like something I think they should definitely also consider one day is giving us an option to have more adventures in the game, because I think having more adventures in the game would be really fun for storytelling, but then also just the average everyday sim player I think would really enjoy more story telling into the game based off of what the pack that they have purchased that day or that year or whatever. I think it'd be nice. Like Jungle Adventure, I thought that was really a nice pack for storytelling because the tombs were different each time that you traveled there. And then I really loved Strangerville because it was very story driven. The town was in shambles. You have to help him defeat the mother. So I liked that storyline. It was simple, easy, but yet there was like some richness to it that you could continue it on based off of like how you play. Let's do this one. Yeah, definitely more playground equipment for sure. The kids' stove was great because they level cooking with it too. Exactly. That's why I used it. We had it in The Sims 3 as well. More activity for kids in general. Yeah. Yeah. Aside from hotels, I love the fact that you can buy a vacation house. I love that too. I always had my Sims always buy a vacation home when they had the funds, of course, the funds to afford one. And then the fact that you could also pass down the deed to other Sims in your household is another fun way to have ownership. Like Gen 1 could buy 3 vacation houses, but then transfer ownership to like Gen 5 or whatever. Like that stuff was like my favorite thing to do because it was so neat for storytelling. Now my headphone's dying. Okay. Ads are also about to play too in a second. And let me plug in my headphones for a second. There we go. Charging. But no, I just love The Sims 2. Sims 2 is like my favorite game. I can never get enough of this game because there's so many like cool things that they brought, like animations and like interactions, and the autonomy was so different. I think it made the game really chaotic, but in a good way. Depending on how you look at it, really. Depending on how you really look at it. It was chaotic, but in a good way. Every sim had their own distinct personalities. They always showed up as they are, whether they were a good sim or a bad sim, based off of the relationship. They always either interacted with the sim very well, or just desperately hated them and never wanted to see them ever again. Based off of a teenage relationship, teenagers could run away from home if they have a bad relationship with their parents. 4 months. I can hear somebody in the distance. She's defrosting. I'm actually kind of excited to see what Mariah Carey does this year for a video. Oh, if they bring back home phones, that would be really cool. Like the optional like home phone or flip phone. Yes. Like a dedicated 90s pack would be perfect. So we never had cabinets in The Sims 2, but what I can do is add in shelving to make up for that. Do this real quickies. Perfect. I really like The Sims 2 and 3 stoves for some reason. They're very nostalgic. The way they cook in this game is very realistic. They pull the things out of the drawers and start chopping things like it's, you know, the early 2000s, which it really was. Oh, it's fun with the different types of vacation lots. I think they could maybe make something similar work in The Sims 4 by making it 3 different neighborhoods in one world. Ooh. Or one's in the woods, one's on the beach. Ooh, that would be really fun. I actually would like to see that because they're kind of doing that now in a way. You can kind of see it a little bit. I feel like with Innisgreen is kind of a good example, I would say, of like 3 different neighborhoods in one world. One's like more of like whimsical whimsy, one's more like normal looking, and then one's like in the deep woods, foresty area. So in a way they're kind of doing it. But I would love it if they did it for a vacation world. That would be really fun. I do wonder, like, how do they decide what gets added to a pack and what doesn't? Especially for secret worlds. Because the last secret world that we got, I believe, was it, yeah, the last secret world that we got was Magic Realm from Realm of Magic, right? Yeah, that was the last one, right? I think that was the last secret world we had got for The Sims 4, and that has been a while. So if they gave us like one world with 3 different styles of neighborhoods with a secret world, that'd be really cool. Yeah, so I'm hoping that they will. I think there's like the way that The Sims 4 is like the way they're like managing like their packs now, especially like expansion packs. I think we are in good hands to like lead into that direction of getting like very distinct worlds like in the neighborhoods. So it could honestly work in our favor. Let's do a little bit of a kitchen. A world with different fashions, cultures, neighborhoods from India will be a bomb. That would be really cool. An Indian inspired world. I would love that. Like, I want to see more varieties of cultures in The Sims 4. I want to see an Indian inspired world. I want to see an African inspired world. Like, the culture's so much rich, deep history for like India and, you know, of course, Africa, especially like West African. Like, there's so much culture in that. Like, even like Nigeria. So much rich, deep history that can be told from there. So I want to see what they could possibly do in that type of style, especially like working with the right type of people to consult with on those packs. Yeah, so like there's a lot of worlds we have right now like are split into different sections. And Innisgreen was like the one example that I could think of at the top of my head. So this will scoot in, I think, right? No. Ooh. There we go. So these will scoot in like so. And let's decorate this little area here with some plants. I know, I miss Secret Worlds. I think they'll be really fun. Actually, which one came first? Was it Realm of Magic or Snowy Escape? Which one came first? Because I would feel like the Mountain Excursion is also a secret world because you have to like climb up the mountain to get there to visit it. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's also a secret world too. I love the For Rent pack. I really love the For Rent pack. It was a really nice pack. It added in a really good system. It brought in a really cool like interactions and funness to it. I'm going back and finally playing through residential rentals again, and it's been quite fun for a change. I'm gonna get a different print. Oh, Realm of Magic did? Okay, good. I was like, couldn't remember exactly which one came first. So yeah, Realm of Magic was the last one that we got for a secret world then. So here's the hoping into the future that we do get some more really distinct worlds that are also split in different ways. A world based on China too would be so gorgeous. It would. I remember because we played through The Sims 3 World Adventures, and it had like China, Egypt, and France. Like I thought that was a really cool pack for what it brought, and everything about it was so much fun. The stories, the adventures you could go on was really fun. So I'm hoping that they do continue like down that path of giving us worlds like that, or at least something different. That'd be cool. Like, if you ever got a chance to ever make, like, work with the Sims team on a pack, what would be your dream ultimate pack? And this goes off of like theme, world, what you want included. And every pack has to have a hero item, like a huge object that would take a long time to make. Like, for example, Realm of Life and Death added in, of course, I think the hero item for that one would be like playing as a ghost. Funerals would probably be a big thing. I don't know. Something. If we're going to make another secret world, it should have been with the most recent pack of Fairy World. That I agree. I would agree. I think they could have expanded on. I need to think. I feel like they could have expanded on the Sylvan Glades a little bit more, like giving us an extension of the Sylvan Glades. Because even though that's a base game world, I think there's a lot of story that they could have been told with it, of giving us an extension to what we already had. That's just me like saying like it'd be really cool to have more. Oh, I need curtains. Gotta have privacy. Right over here. I don't know why. I do kind of want a language skill in The Sims 4. Like your Sims can learn other languages, and they could add books or like even accents. Ooh, that would be really interesting. Because we kind of have like different languages in The Sims 4. Like all of it's Simlish, but of course each world has, you know, their own distinct culture and vibe and accents. Like Selva Dorada is different than Willow Creek. Mount Komorabi is different than Oasis Spring. So we could definitely have language learning in The Sims 4 based off of like what world you are living in or traveling to, and like books. That would be really cool. I wonder how people would react if they made an extension pack for that had several worlds, so we could cover more cultures. I think the majority of the people would be very happy that we would get something like that, but then the majority of people be like, why? But I think people would like it, but will be very concerned about what's selling them on the pack. You know? So I don't know. I think some people will like it, but then some people wouldn't. It's depending on like the main focus. Hi Lily, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Oh, I need a bin. But welcome in. We're building a house in The Sims 2. Almost said Sims 4, but we're building a house in The Sims 2 today for my legacy challenge for Gen 3, who is an alien and wants to one day open up their own restaurant and become a full-fledged chef. I'm doing good though. Functional boats in a world like Aurora Skies. Honestly, that is one of the worlds I have not fully played through. Aurora Skies. Because didn't that one come with like hot air balloons? Or is that a different world? If they add languages or accents, The Sims 4 could add a pop-up. Like Sims didn't understand that Sim, trying to ask for an interaction again. That could be interesting. Secret worlds that secret worlds will have no benefit of using them after discovering them because the skill levels access them is so high and the reward is minimal. No, I get what you mean. So they ever expanded onto it, adding a little bit more meat and potatoes, and I could see it having some benefit for a secret world. But yeah, there is a mod for the language learning mod. It's called Language Barrier mod. But I forget who made it though. I've used it before and it's so nice for storytelling. Oh, definitely hotels is a must. Must. Yeah. It's IKEA. Let's use a smaller couch. Oh no, here it is. Let's use these right here. Use that. And I feel like, you know, I'll move this over here. Because then what I want to do I'll move this in the corner, because then I can add in a big coffee table in the middle if we have one. And then add in the TV. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Over here. There we go. We would love if they had made a hobby pack with the hobby system where the Sims can assign a favorite hobby, and then they add stuff like sewing, dancing, and instruments, and it would be expanded to work with the existing hobbies and make them more suitable. It would make the Sims feel more real and unique, I think. I would like for them to do that. I pretend it's there by setting favorite activities. Yeah, I pretend that too as well. So I feel like if they made another hobby pack, it'd be kind of redundant if they did make another hobby pack, because we already have businesses and hobbies. But if they made it different than businesses and hobbies, then I could see them doing it, but it would have to be extremely different without making it too much of the same, you know? I don't want that. I do not like when the Sims community is in like drama mode. It makes me ill. I don't want controversy anymore. That would stress me out. I don't need any more stress in my life. Not today. Not now. Let's put this stereo here. Someone posted that can I read? Someone posted that it was mentioned EA will be adding an option to toggle ailments. Yes. So they're going to be doing a future patch update. I don't know when, but they said they will have they're working on developing to toggle ailments on and off in your game options for Enchanted by Nature. So we already have it for the balance and imbalance and luck, and limiting berries to end screen only, but they're going to add it in where you can now toggle on and off ailments. Because the ailments are they're nice, but they're kind of aggressive, at least for me. But they're going to have that in the game eventually, at some point soon in the future patch update. It might not be the next one, but it'll happen eventually because they have to work on that system, of course. Me and my Sims are moving in, and her abuela, and bringing her boyfriend Don along. Grandma's not is not going to like this man. Honestly, Don can sway abuela with his toxic charm. I don't know what people see in Don Lothario. Somehow you just melt. So, you know, abuela will be okay. He'll be fine. She'll be fine. But with hotels, what type of world? Because I don't really want another world like I'm Living or Tartosa. I think if we ever got hotels, I think the world would be like, it would be like a distinct world that wouldn't necessarily, it would of course not limit us of having hotels in that one world. It will give us hotels in all worlds. So I would see hotels more as a game pack and not giving us a world. But I could also see it as an expansion, giving us a world that is similar to Tartosa and similar to Island Living, but like the in-between, if that makes sense. I don't know. Something I really like this about The Sims 4 is to add more aired influences like hijabs and more covered-friendly outfits. I would like that too. By Sims drama, do you mean when they announce a new pack and all the discourses until releases and everyone says it's fine? Well, the Sims drama is more so of like people get their hopes up very, very like high up there, and when it's a pack that they don't like, they kind of go like really crazy with it. And then when the pack releases, when they really don't like it, it gets really bad. And then I don't hear the end of it. So it's very toxic. People start attacking the devs, and that's not what I like. Because they're just human people, you know, working on the game. It's not their fault. It's EA, mostly. That they gotta listen to, and they have budgets and whatnot. I just don't like it when they start attacking people. That's the drama I don't really enjoy. Look, he's kind of fine. Y'all, yeah, he is. So I can give you that. I can give you that. Let's see. Oh, we need a mirror. Let me add in a mirror over here. Do this one over. I need bookcases and. Oh no, I can add a piano. I can add a piano over here. Yes, cute. If they add more hobbies and a deeper hobby system in the business pack, I'd be fine with it. But for the reason people refer it to as a business pack, I refer it as a business pack mostly. Hi Dora, hello, welcome in. Happy to see you. If we got water parks and resorts, pool tables, and a bunch of other stuff like hotels. Ooh, yeah. If I would be fine with that as an expansion. I could see it then as an EP if they added in all those things. That would be perfect. Because one, being able to go like hotels would be like the main like hero item, because that's like a big thing that they would have to like code in and modify and whatnot, and like different styles of hotels and all that fun jazz. So I could see them doing that, and then sprinkling in, of course, like water parks and like resorts and pool tables, because we don't technically have pool tables in The Sims 4 yet. So I could see them adding that in. And then adventures, like a little bit like Bon Voyage, going on like little excursions would be really cool. That's a cute little flower. Cute. Oh, I do need a video game console. So let's put that on the side. On this side here. I have a stereo. And then I have some stuff already in my inventory, so I can add that in later when we come into the home. Move the phone over here. Hi Dora. We're building a house in The Sims 2 today. Yeah, that's true. The main point of businesses and hobbies is expanding on making hobbies businesses. So I don't think they would ever like go back and like update packs. That's true. That is true. Because that was technically the hero item, hero feature to expand on the already existing hobbies and turn them into businesses at the end of the day. Which it definitely did. Because when you think about the more packs that we get, which is scary, the more packs that we get, the more skills we get too, then it just adds into the system of businesses and hobbies. So that pack only gets better with time when you think about it. That's why I really like Get to Work and Jungle It. No, that's why I like Get to Work, Growing Together, even Discovery University. Like Discovery University is hands down probably the most underrated pack. I would think so. Because when they add in new packs that involve new skills and new careers, they end up getting added to cross-pack gameplay of giving us a skill for a skills class to attend to, and then either adding in, what's one of those things called? An elective, and a possible degree path that we could take for our existing career. Who knows? Oh, and then you buy in and you're like, why are you complaining? It's a game made to cater to all types of people. I know. I still have high hopes. High hopes, low expectations that they'll eventually go back and do something with mermaids. So I'm keeping like high hopes, low expectations for mermaids. Updating. If they do, I'd be happy. If they don't, one feature I won't play with. Okay, so living room is basically done. Simple, easy, different. Let's add in our curtains. Veil of Dreams. We don't have a lot of curtain options. Oh wait, no, these ones work very well. Hold on, switching these out real quick. Detour. There we go. Oh, imagine if they ever gave us an actual firefighter career. That would be so much fun. Being able to play as a firefighter. Because we can already be a detective with Get to Work. But if they become a firefighter, I'd be down. However, it would be bad though. Because no one's saving Nancy from that fire. The house is cute, thank you. And Yippity, enjoy your rest. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing some coding for our first hour, as we per usually do on Saturdays. And then we're going to switch over to some Stardew Valley. Oh, what is this? But yeah, that'll be tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I think I would really hope that they would. I would hope that they would reconsider it one day. Okay. Like, get some rest, my friend. Rest, rest, rest. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do, my friends, real quick, I'm gonna save my game because I need to get some more water, actually. And I'm gonna leave you all with a fun little thing that we haven't done in a while. I'm gonna leave you all with some words on string for a second. I need to refill my water bottle. I've been trying to drink more water these days. I'm getting parched in this heat. Alrighty, so I will see you all in a second. Just real quick. There we go. Alrighty, so I will be back in a couple of minutes. And enjoy some words on stream. Ooh. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. You all did very good. I've also noticed too, with words on stream, it no longer has like that countdown. That way I can always save it for the next time. Very good. Yay. You paused Paleo for this? Oh my gosh, you are serious. Very good, friends. Very good. I'm very bad at words on stream, but you all are very better at words than I am. I can barely spell my last name. Also, I think ads are still playing, right? Ads are almost over, I think. Luckily, we won't have ads for another hour and a half, so that's good. Okay. Save this. Save that. Oh my. What in the world? Wait. What? What am I looking at? Okay, I don't know what I was looking at all. Anyway, welcome back from the ads, friends. If you got an ad, you missed nothing. I was taking my break. I got up and stretched my legs. I hope you all did the same while doing your words on stream as well. We're building a house in The Sims 2 today with our Gen 3 Sim, who is an alien. I said it was going to be ready to move in. I don't know why I'm fully furnishing this entire house. My Sim is broke. Anyway, let me finish this house real quick. I'm so glad I'm recording this whole entire thing, or I would have been so upset if I wasn't. Office, here it is. Now, the thing, going back to our conversation earlier, of things that I would love to see added from The Sims 2 to The Sims 4, collections. You know how in The Sims 2, we have this collections folder? Bring it back. This was my favorite thing in The Sims 2, because you can make a folder for literally anything and everything you wanted, from all the plants in the game to all of like the bookcases, all the beds in one category. That is what I really would love to see back in The Sims 4, the collections folder. That, and also having a way where we could bring back, what is it? Ooh, what's this shit bring back? Well, all the exercise equipment too. That's another thing I would love to see. I would love a good stationary bike. That was a nice one to always have. Like, this is my favorite object to use. This is what I want them to bring back. That super exercise bike, perfection. This is an office area. I'm gonna say reading and office, so I need to put a desk over here. Do that. I know, I love how detailed the gym equipment is too. It's quite nice. All the Sims do definitely enjoy their workout as much as the next person, I find, at least in The Sims 2 they do. And whenever they use it, they're like really going at it, like they're going ham. I'm like, slow down, Matilda. It ain't that serious. But no, I love how Sims 2, like the animations and the graphics of The Sims 2 look very like semi-realistic, where it's still like fitting that cartoony style, but also is tapping into like the realism side. Will Wright really did say play, like, this game literally says play with life. Like this big old back computer, like, hello? We don't have stuff like that no more. Like, I want a true retros, like 90s, early 2000s, like stuff pack, game pack of stuff like this. That's what I really want in my life. As like a Sims player, I need that. No, literally the food detail, the way you cook it and the steam just comes off of that food. Ooh, it's just stellar and stunning. It's really, really good. And the way they cook their food, I'm just like, I'm always in awe with this game. Always in awe. I can never get enough of like The Sims and how it's have evolved over the years and how much it's like really shaped the Sims community as a whole. Is it a keyboard? Yeah, it's a keyboard. It's changed my perspective of storytelling, building, everything. I know, I want a bike like that one day. Like, if I don't exercise for the rest of my life, I just want that. That's all I want, is one of those exercise bikes. Hop on, hop off, and that's it. I don't want to go out in public. Ooh, presents, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Let's get this one. Okay. The TVs and appliances is also all the stuff back. In the back, and it's so cool. I know. Oh, which reminds me, I need to add in a dishwasher. Thank you. And a dishwasher into this house, to this kitchenette. Oh, another thing too, a trash compactor. That is a thing that not necessarily everyone uses. We don't really have these anymore these days, unless you have like a really super like old, like 90s, early 2000s house. You would still have them. or it's like older houses really. Um, but a trash compactor will be so cool alongside like different styles of dishwashers would be interesting. Let's go over here. Stainless steel. Oh, that's your number one. You used to make a folder for your favorites and all those weird things like the lunchbox you never find. Yeah. And you can make one for a specific style so you don't have to look through all the decor every single time. Yep. Because since The Sims 2 didn't have a search bar, that was the only way to find things that you were actually looking for. I used it every chance I got. When I had played The Sims to my old computer, which was my mom's computer at the time, I always made a folder for everything, like all the plants, all of the shrubbery. Like, I just really made it my own just to, so that way I knew like where my things were at all times. And now I just kind of forget that they exist. It definitely helps like with themes too, like this retro groovy one, like a groovy collection, which came with I think University Life. Yeah, like the lip chair. The lip chair is so iconic. I think we got that added to Love Struck, I'm pretty sure. Sims 4. But I loved that lip chair. It was so cool. Let's change the stairs to this style. Also, we could make some basic preset outfits for random townies. Yeah! That was another fun thing I really enjoyed. Ooh, there we go, perfect. Because, like, I remember you could... This also worked with pets, too. You could, like, save presets of, like, their coat that I thought was really nice. I don't know, Cass was different back then. Ooh. Man, those times, the times were different. I'm just like remembering all the years I spent playing The Sims 2 and understanding but not understanding a single thing. I just knew that my Sims always had these interesting lives that I've always wanted to live but didn't know actually how to achieve them. But I thought it was just so fascinating that they had these interesting lives. There's a lot of story to tell. Oh, there we go. No, I'm telling you, like, I understood, but did not understand what I was doing. Every time I hopped into this game, even till this day, I still don't know what I'm doing in this game. I don't know half of the stuff. So playing through a challenge is helping me relearn what I should have learned when I first got this game. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that existed. When did they add this into this game? When was this a thing? Like these mirrors, I've never used them. These are from these are from Family Fun stuff. Never used it. The main reason I want Love Struck is for that cast and build and buy. Oh yes. It's definitely like early Sims coded for sure. It's hands down one of my most used packs for like the dating system. I don't really use the Cupid's Corner app that much, but it is nice that it's there. But it's definitely like early Sims coded for sure, and that's why I like Love Struck for that exact reason. Oh, I never really made Sims when we were a kid. You just played with the townies. That's what I did too. I mostly just played with the townies and like destroyed their lives while tackling. So I never really like knew how to like, play with my own Sims until like I got a little bit older, and then it became more fun for me when I tapped into my creative side more with it. Yeah, I mostly played with the pre-mates. Always played in Pleasant View and a little bit of Strange Town every once in a while, but not as much. I think I was like more gravitated towards Pleasant View because of like the storyline and how rich of the history was. Like that's 25 years of history right there. Right off the bat. There's already drama already pre-made just for you. Oh, you had The Sims 2 since 2014. I feel like I barely scratched the surface of University and Bon Voyage. Oh, my friend, Bon Voyage, I'm still going through it too. And after like playing it since the year 2004, basically, but I'm still like learning everything about it, and I'm like so blown away. That's why I made this challenge, because Gen 4 for my legacy is that we have to join the adventure career, get a gold talent badge in fishing, meet Bigfoot, have Bigfoot move in, travel to all the vacation worlds, and also complete the vacation mementos, and there's like 45 of those things, and I've never completed any of them. I may have like had like 12, but never all 45. So doing that is kind of like pushing me into the right direction of what I want to do with this legacy. It's insane how you can still discover new stuff after so many years. I know, and I love that. I think the one pack I didn't really fully explore was nightlife, because I didn't play with vampires. Didn't really go downtown that much because it was so buggy. But I think I want to definitely play through more of nightlife and understand all of the careers, because I didn't really play with half of the careers that came with The Sims 2, and now I'm like, I probably should play with all the careers a little bit more. Put one over here, one over here. There we go. But no, the lore. I think my first household I played with was literally the Calientes. With Don Lothario living right next door. That was my household, my Shaylas, literally. Because the way the game is like sets up the scene that Don is supposed to get married to Cassandra Goth, and you have the option to leave her at the altar, is downright wild. Like leaving Cassandra Goth at the altar, and the cutscenes is really what sells it. Sims 2 is just that elite. Imagine just couldn't caught on fire. It'd be crazy. Right. This one. Ooh, there you go. Thank you. Okay, I need to add some above this, so I'll add the towels again. There we go. And then this should be good in the hood. That's good. That's all turned the right way. So this, I'll leave this room empty until further notice. Let's do the bedroom, and then we can add our sim into the home. Oh, you used to do the same thing over and over in The Sims 2. It was like the best thing ever. It's what made the game fun and exciting. I remember the first time I discovered Plant Sims, I was kind of blown away by Plant Sims. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. We got Plant Sims. The fact that you could literally, like, Plant Sims could have children. All you literally had to do was like click on the ground and plant baby. You're literally planting children in The Sims 2 with Plant Sims, and I thought that was wild. I had 7 of them in The Sims 2. Not my finest moment. Too many kids, so I quit the game that same day. Didn't know how to take care of kids that well. Never again. Need to look what pets has besides pets and the animals and careers. Well, I know you can like teach them tricks. That I do know. I know that you can turn into a werewolf if you get bit by by the alpha wolf in The Sims 2 pets. You can turn into a werewolf. What's the other thing? That's all I really know. Not much. You love the Broke family. Something about the single mom in the trailer. No, Brandy was literally my favorite household. Like, I love me some Brandy Broke. Sure, she was broken than broke, but I loved that household. The way it like sets up, like Justin's like an adolescent, you know, rambunctious teenager dating Angela Pleasant, the goody two shoes straight A student. Finding out that Brandy's pregnant with a 3rd child, knowing full well her husband died via a pool accident. So I'm thinking, where in the world? So I'm like, what made me more confused? I'm like, your husband's gone. How are you pregnant? Like, something's not adding up here. The dots are not connecting very well. So I was very confused on that part. So I found it very funny that she tried for a baby with a ghost. But that was just me. I just found it very hilarious though, with that storyline. I mean, Skip broke. He wasn't even rich anyway. So I'm like, what was Randy trying to do? Collect insurance money? That child was broker than you, Miss Brandy. He don't got no money. He didn't have money to begin with. So what were you doing? Anyway, hi Lucy, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. We're building a house in The Sims 2 today for my legacy challenge for Gen 3, who's gonna be an alien. So, hey. You never played Plant Sim, so you have no idea how you got babies? Yeah. So you literally could just like become a Plant Sim and then just like click the ground, plant baby. I made a YouTube short about it. It was random. They don't really have that many needs though. But the week is going pretty good so far. Cannot complain too much. It's been a busy week, but a good week overall. Trying to keep a level head with each and every day. Why is this room dark? Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, trying to keep a level head each day around here because it's a Friday. I did an acting audition yesterday for a commercial that I'm hoping I would get. I did some YouTube stuff. I recorded like crazy. Planned out some future videos that I want to do for the future. And trying to enjoy this cool weather because right now it is 72 degrees Fahrenheit and it feels so nice. I thought the trailer house was really cool as a kid. No, I love that trailer house too. We don't really have them around here, so I wasn't familiar with the concept with them. No, that's understandable. So, you always thought he passed right after. That's what I also thought too. Like he passed away like within a day. But when you look at Brandy's memories though, it doesn't add up though. That's kind of what made me very confused. Her memories just didn't add up. Because so much happened right after he died. And usually it takes about like I think 24 sim hours to get into the first trimester, I think. But yeah, it was not adding up. It was scary. I'm like, hold on. Something's not adding up here. So I honestly thought like, did she have an affair? What are the memories? Hold on. Brandy broke Sims 2 memories. I don't really know what her memories were, to be exact. And I couldn't even tell you what they were unless I went to my actual game. Yeah, I don't really know what her memories were. But all I know they were... Oh, here they are. There it is. Yeah, so here it is. I found it. Yeah, the memories don't add up. So, of course, Betty died, which is her mother. She had Dustin, potty trained Dustin. Dustin grew up well. Skip died. And then Dustin grew up badly, had Bo, and then she quit her job. So, between Skip dying, she had Bo, which is the second child in the household. Where did the third baby come from? That's what didn't add up. She had her second baby, who ends up being a toddler right at the start of the game. And then she ends up pregnant again. But I always found that very odd. I'm like, I don't add up right. Yeah, Dustin Broke in The Sims 4 is related to them. I like that they added in Dustin Broke and made him famous. Yeah, also too, I remember, I think it was Sim Guru Lindsay. I think she had said something like in a podcast episode or something I heard somewhere that it was an actual like oversight bug that Brandy wasn't supposed to be pregnant or something. because like her memories kind of got jacked up and the timeline just didn't add up. So it was mostly due to a glitch on their end. Which I kind of found it kind of funny though. So always in like all these years in my mind, I always thought Brandy had an affair with somebody else. So that's what I believed for all these years. And like, Brandy had an affair. Skip died mysteriously because the secret lover found out that Brandy was cheating on her. So Skip had to go. So henceforth, when Skip died, there was no one else in the house. Dustin aged up badly because his father passed away. Brandy had a second baby named Bo. Her fling came over, found out that Skip is now gone and now she is all his or whoever. And then lo and behold, they had tried for a baby. They broke up. She quit her job. And then she has his third baby out of nowhere. So that's what I'm doing. Just to make the storyline more interesting for me, you know? That's how I keep my Delulu brain from going crazy. But yeah, there's a link in the chat if you want to look at all of Brandy Brooks' like history. Okay. Got my dresser over here. I'm gonna delete this one over here. I'm trying to think, what do we have that's cooking related that I can add to the bedroom? Well, I guess I could add in more bookcases. Yeah, I could do that. It wouldn't hurt to actually like journal. Also, isn't Baby Broke technically a Brandy clone? Yeah. She just cheated pregnant, so she has no Skip DNA. Yeah, I think that's the case though. It's just a Brandy DNA. From what I've heard. I don't want that one. I'm gonna go back. Ah, no! Thank you. Okay, so this bedroom is kind of bland and sad. I need more stuff. But yeah, Skip's units are not, like, file is not linked. The baby is just literally just Brandy. She said this baby's mine and only mine. Nobody else's. The baby is me. I have become reincarnated. So when you see this baby, you think of me. It's like, this is who I am. This is who I will be. I will live forever. Basically what Brandy's trying to say. She will be living forever for the rest of her and that baby's life. I think when she had the baby in my game, I think I named him Camden for some odd reason, and I don't know why I named him Camden. I don't know. Either way, this bedroom is basically done. I don't need much in here. Let me line it on this side though. Do like that. And maybe add in a little chair wouldn't hurt. Yeah, a little chair. Right here. Right on the edge. Cute. She's literally internal. Brandy is my girl. She's trying to no, honestly, I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate the hustle. She gotta do what you gotta do. Live your life, live forever. Basically, she's a vampire. Is what we're saying. Brandy is just a vampire at this point. Before vampires were a thing in the Sims 2 nightlife, she was the first original vampire. She was the original. Oh, you didn't know the newborns were her the newbies? Yeah, the newbies were her parents. I like looking at all of the deep-seated lore of the photo album on the main menu, or at least in the neighborhood menu. You can see all of their memories, all the pictures. But yeah, this is The Sims 2. This game came out in the year 2004 to the year 2008. They recently re-released The Sims 2 actually on the EA app and Steam for PC. So if you want to buy this game for yourself, you can. It's available for purchase. However, the only pack that you're technically missing out of The Sims 2 Legacy Edition is IKEA stuff, because IKEA said, we're not going to renew our license to you, EA. So henceforth, EA told the Sims team to literally code out IKEA stuff from the game. But there are ways to get it back, from what I've heard. But yeah, I'm gonna get a ballerina bar. I know, the lore, it gets super wild. Like, when you literally go back to, like, The Sims 1, it's like, this is getting crazy. But, like, good crazy, though. That's kind of why I feel like The Sims will never die. Like, it'll never end. Because there's so much you can still tell till this day that it could go on for the next, like, 50 years. Even with Bella, like, if Bella Goth was the only Sim surviving, you could still do so much with her and, like, revamp her entire life. Okay, so let's see. What else can I add up here? Oh, I do need, like, a workout area, so I can add in the workout equipment up here. So I'm gonna add in the stationary bike here. And then I'm gonna add in the treadmill here. There we go. Wound up creating so much lore and I never knew about it. Oh, see, sometimes the glitches can help you. The glitches can help you storytell out the wazoo. Use them to your advantage. That's what I do. In any Sims game, I'm like, that's a glitch, I'm gonna use it. When the game goes left, I go right and go along with it. And it helps. So I always say glitches are never a bad thing. Sure, they can kind of be game breaking at times, but they are nice for kind of keeping you on your feet and kind of incorporating it into your storyline. Like, let's say, for example, like, the game glitches, like for The Sims 4, you're having like a nice mundane day, doing whatever you do, but then your sim game goes left and like somehow unalives your sim out of nowhere. And you're like, oh my gosh, my sim died. And like there's like only like one child and a teenager living in the house at that time. So your household is left with two Sims who have to fend for themselves, have to plan a funeral, have to figure out all the many situations if they're going to live in this house or have to move out into an apartment or a townhouse or some type of living situation, or move with their uncle or their aunt or their other siblings. Like, there's so many good juicy things that you could literally incorporate with these random glitches that happen that kind of spices up your storyline, your legacy, or whatever it might be. And then of course the thing gets fixed, but you still have like that added lore to your Sims game. So it gets better. I like it. Like, all I want is the tea with the Sims sound. No, literally that's all I want too. I just want all the drama. I want the lore. I kind of like that we have like the nosy trait in The Sims 4 and the little spy cam thing from Strangerville. I'm nosy. And the front pack too. Hi Strawberry, welcome in. We're playing The Sims 2 today. We're building a house actually in The Sims 2 for my Gen 3 sim of the Durban Legacy Challenge. For anyone that's new, this is what the house looks like. Oh my gosh. Delete, delete, delete. Yeah, this is what the house looks like right now at the moment. I build all of my own houses in The Sims 2 because I cannot stand the EA houses. So I built my own. But this is what it looks like so far. It's a 2-story house. It's basically a family home, essentially. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, living room, dining room, all open floor plan. We have a little mini office over here. We have a little library over here. This is going to be the foyer area that I'll eventually fix. This is the backyard. We have our gardening plots, our hammock, our grill area, compost bin. We have our ladybug loft. I'm going to eventually add in some up here. I'm not sure what to add over here though. But yeah, so far so good. We kind of got our home put together, essentially. And I think what I'm going to do though is move this tree over here for a second, because what I want to do is add in a carport, which I think I'll be able to do, hopefully, if I have space. I have no space. So you know what? The Sim does not get a car. Who needs a car? Cars are overrated. But how are you doing though today, Strawberry? How's your Friday? How's it been so far? Or Saturday, depending on where you are in the world today. Any fun plans by any chance? Also, why is there a weird black shadow? I might as well put this back. It's not the end of the world, really. And some stairs. Yeah, that works. I'll just put them back. It's fine. Ooh, no, not that. There we go. Perfect. You let to go find Bella in that other world that she's supposed to be walking around in. Oh, yeah, Strange Town. I found her randomly, and I'm like, Bella, where have you been, Loca? Where you been? Where you been? I always get so surprised when I see her. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Bella Goth, the infamous Bella Goth, just showing up in Strange Town. Like, the fact that you literally could just trace her back to the olden times of The Sims 2 and The Sims 1, medieval, all the things, but knowing full well that Don Lothario is the culprit in all of this hot mess. He is the reason that Bella Goth disappeared. We got photo evidence. She was up at his balcony at his bachelor pad, and then she got sucked up by a random UFO out of nowhere. So henceforth, she got teleported to another dimension. It's like the most funniest thing. My favorite Sims game. Open-ended question for everyone. Ooh, this is a good question. Which is your favorite Sims game for everyone? I feel like my favorite one, if I had to choose, it would be The Sims 2. But if I'm going based off of like replayability and like a lot of gameplay options, it would be The Sims 4, but for nostalgic reasons, Sims 2. But it's kind of hard. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of go back between like The Sims 2 and The Sims 4 with like those type of questions, because I like The Sims 4 for a lot of things, because it's like newer, it runs better, more diversity, a lot more easier to build. But The Sims 2, it's my safe haven. I feel safe here. I feel alive here. I can cry here without a fear of judgment. And The Sims just feel more alive to me, at least in this game. With its limiting features, there's some goodness to it. There we go. Oh, you live in North Carolina. It's been peaceful and relaxing. And it was raining and thundering today. Ooh, but it stopped. That's good it stopped. It did do a little bit of rain and thundering a couple days ago, actually. But it wasn't too bad. I forgot we have a cat. Let's put the cat tree over here. Actually, we'll put the cat tree over here. This corner. Ooh, hello. Hello, thank you. The thing is, I've never played My Sims Agent. I never owned a DS as a kid, so I never got to play all the other My Sims games. I've only ever got to play Kingdom and the regular one because they re-released My Sims Kingdom on the Switch. And I'm like, this is my chance, this is my time. I can finally play the game that everyone's been talking about for years. Oh, The Sims 2 was your favorite game. You played all the way through high school and college. When your laptop crashed and you graduated, you were devastated. You're so incredibly happy that they re-released it again. You got it on your birthday in June. And was just been hit with a lot of nostalgia. It's like I've never stopped playing. Oh, that's so nice to hear they got to replay it. Sad that it crashed though way back then, but still reliving the pure enjoyment that you had all throughout high school and college. That's nice. I need windows. In 2025, Sims 4, back in May Sims 2. Yeah, in 2025 it would be The Sims 4. Back then, Sims 2. That would be my answer to that. I need a third window. You were a fan of open world. See, if the game ran better on my PC, I would love Sims 3 more. I did like it for its open world aspect and like generations and seasons and ambitions and dare I say World Adventures. Like, those are my 4 favorite packs in The Sims 3 as of right now. I did like Island Paradise for the hotel system and the houseboats and the mermaids. Yeah, the furniture in The Sims 2, it's kind of cool and fancy, isn't it? Okay, I think I can add Ivy to this wall. I'm pretty sure, can I? Ivy, where are you? Oh, I'm in the wrong category, that's why. But yeah, I kind of like the look of the Sims 2 furniture too. It reminds me, because like when they did a collab with H&M stuff, or H&M and IKEA, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. It's giving real life. I'm here for it. Sign me up. Oh my gosh. I never played Castaway on the PS2, but I played it on my on PC. And I loved Castaway. It was called Castaway Stories though when I played it, but I really loved Castaway. I would love for them to do like a spin-off of The Sims 4 and give us like Castaway or like Medieval, because that would be fun. Sometimes playing Sims 2 is emotionally too much for you. No, yeah. It kind of, it is a little bit taxing, I will say, at times. Because the Sims don't be acting right. Oh, you know you're having a nice hunky-dory time and then they don't go sideways and start drama. Crazy. You still have all the My Sim games on your DS? Do you want to let me borrow it, Daphne? Can I borrow your DS? No, I'm dying for hotels too. I would love for them to do hotels again. But I wanted to be like a mixture between The Sims 3 and 2 hotels. Because I like Bon Voyage. Because like you can go to a hotel and buy a vacation home. But then I like The Sims 3 because you get run a resort, which I thought was really cool. So a mixture between the two, then I would be happy with that. Have you ever played Sims Island where you're on the plane? Oh, is that Castaway? Then yes. I played through Sims Castaway Stories, but not the original Sims Castaways that everyone else has been playing for years. But I have. I've done a few streams on it actually, and I've done YouTube videos on it in the past. It was like one of those games that you could replay over and over and over and never get bored with. Because you can do things differently with different options that they give you, in the story mode option at least. But then just living on an island is just like cool. Oh, you followed the Steam tutorial and The Sims 3 runs amazing now? Good. I followed the Steam tutorial as well, but I played The Sims 3 on the EA app. But I might need to follow that guide again and revamp it, because Island Paradise is not running well for me right now. And we just started our Let's Play on it too. Yeah, Like, it had some good stuff too, but it would make your PC explode. But we didn't care. We're starting to become a fan of Diesel stuff. I honestly kind of forget about Diesel stuff sometimes with The Sims 3. That was a good collab. Do you think they'll ever bring back zombies? At some point. I think at some point they probably will, but it's a matter of when and how they'll do zombies. So I think they want to bring back all the things that we had in the previous games, but in the right way that makes sense, you know? So I think they'll do it eventually. That and like Into the Future, like a future theme pack, they could probably do something like that one day. But it's a matter of when and how. Okay, this will be, I'll leave this empty. Have a phone and have this mirror here. I'll add in a rug. And then we can kind of complete that. Sure. Okay. I'm on my way. I'm on my way, Dad. Me to borrow your DS. Hee. I'm on my way to borrow your DS. You have all on the Wii. You love the My Sims games, and it's got you into The Sims. Oh, nice. I wonder if they'll ever go and port the My Sims Agents and Racing to the Switch. Oh, your roommate got the Sims 3 and you made your Sim cells in it so we could play together, but it messed up on your computer, so you were too afraid to get it, and you did almost buy it for Island Paradise, but you just waited for the Sims 4 to come out. Valid. Sometimes from the Sims 3, it definitely kind of scares you a little bit, because when it does one thing wrong, I'm like, oh, no more. I'm good. Let's do... I guess I'll do a bit of a black. Yeah, it looks nice. I wonder if they'll, like, how they'll do zombies, because I want them to be extremely different from the Sims 3. We had them in the Sims 2, but they were a little bit different. They were just there, existing. So, I think if we got zombies, the way they've been doing occults recently, I think they would make it... Well, they'll have it be a skill tree, most likely. Give them a skill tree and do something with it. I don't know how. I don't know. I just want it to be good. I just need bed and current update. Yes, please. In basing, yes, please. I agree. I would love more curtains and beds in base game. I feel like the better the base game is, the better all the packs will be down the line. What is this? Is that an orb? The gazing crystal from the Sims 2 mansion and garden stuff? What in the tarnation? Okay, I think I've added in literally everything I could think of into this house. I didn't anticipate to fully furnish this home. It was supposed to be ready to move in. But oh well. Too late now. At least we have one bedroom. Because I'll need to save this one bedroom for Gen 4 at some point. And I'm kind of excited for Gen 4 just because we're going to be traveling a lot. And I think we won't move out of this house until we have a good amount of money for Gen 4. I think once we go on to our last vacation and at least complete all the vacation mementos a couple of times, then we'll move out of this house. So we'll be with Gen 3 for a while when we're doing Gen 4. But yeah, let me stop recording this. Yeah, this is The Sims 2. The oldie but a goodie game that came out in the year 2004. Yeah. More careers like jobs where you can actually follow them to work. I would like that. I was saying this in one of my videos that's not going on until I think in 2 weeks, that I think it'd be really fun if they did do more active careers. Because we had it with like Get Famous, Get to Work, Life and Death. And if you count high school years, even though the high school isn't a career, it's like more of a schooling thing, we have that in place. So I would love for them to reconsider the idea of active careers. Because I think the Life and Death one was the last one we got, and I loved that career. And like going to the job site and like going out into the field was really fun. That'd be fun to see. Hairstylists, barbershops, things like that. So, yeah. Cool. So this house is done. Fully done. This is The Sims 2. The Sims 2 is very... Ooh, I'm not done. The Sims 2 is very dated with like all of its interactions and build mode and how it runs, of course. So it's nothing like The Sims 4 at all. It takes a little bit more time to build, I will say. But it's the pure enjoyment that I get when I get to build something different that's a little bit more complicated. The Sims 4 building is very easy. Island Paradise, I could not get to work properly on your PC. Tried everything. Mods all the settings that are recommended. I honestly think it's just bugged. It is. It's a bug. It's a buggy world. So I don't know exactly if we'll be able to finish our Let's Play without me losing my mind. What was the one thing I was gonna add? Oh, chess table. That's right. So yeah, I don't know. I hope I have better luck with Island Paradise. We'll see how far I can get into Island Paradise without my game completely breaking before we have to move on to something different. Because I kind of want to finish that Let's Play, even though we just started last week with part 1. I don't know how far I'll be able to take it, even with all the fixes and stuff. Where's the chess table? Chest table, where are you? Oh, you're right here. Looking in the wrong section. Actually, you know what? No chess table. We'll just put some little benches out here. Make it look a little nice, filled in. One here. And one here. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. It looks great. Thank you. Which is better, this one or the Sims 4? Sims 2. Well, it's technically called the Sims 3 camera and the Sims 4. So I would say the Sims 3 camera, which is similar to the Sims 2 camera. Because one, I don't really like the whole having to drag on the screen in the Sims 4. It's kind of like a messy system for me, because I'm not used to it, and I'm so used to like the Sims 3 and Sims 2 camera controls that I've played it the longest. Plus with the Sims 4 camera, you can't alt place furniture, or well, you can't freely rotate your objects in the Sims 4 if you use the Sims 4 camera. I don't know. I prefer the Sims 3 camera or Sims 2 camera. Nice. I love a good 360. More hair colors, afro hairs that we have in the in 2 in the base game. Yes, please. I agree. More afro textured hairs, different styles of hair. Yes. Yeah, so it's very limiting with the Sims 4. I know that some people prefer it for like gameplay, but if you're building, I would say switch to the Sims 3 camera for building. Don't forget about the part where you can also follow them to college. Oh yeah, with the Sims 2, you could do the college thing. Sims 3, you could go into their classes, right? Yeah, Sims 3, you could go into their classes, which I thought was very interesting. It was very interactive back then. Oh, I got you back into your Gilmore Girls era, so you're going to go watch a few episodes before bed. Oh, fun! Have fun, Jean! And speaking of Gilmore Girls, me and my friend Jake are making a very interesting, inspired Gilmore Girls Legacy Challenge. So, we're doing that. That's going to be very exciting. I'm going to save this package slot. So that way if people want to download it, they can. I'll make a video out of it. I recorded the whole thing, so it's always fun. I'm sorry, what did I just press? What in the absolute? Hold on. Wait just a stinking minute here. Hold on. Wait a minute here. What is this? 27 minutes? Sims 2? No. What? No, wrong folder. Capture. Desktop. No. Sims 2? Did I record the whole thing? Wait, what? Hello? 5 minutes? 2 hours? Oh, you finally started, Wait, what? Wait a minute. Oh, no. Wait. No, it didn't record. Oh my gosh, I hate it. That's fine. It's whatever. I can simply just explain what I did and go into a real-time tour. It's easier that way. Oh my gosh, it didn't record the whole thing. Was it? Actually, did it? No. I think it cut off my recording when I showed off the wiki. Oh well, it's fine. I basically have recorded all the way up until, so the only thing that's missing in the recording is the bedroom furnishing, and I think like the hallway, and that's about it. So it really doesn't matter that that part's gone. I can just do a roll tour. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine. It's okay. I'll live through it. There'll still be a video that I'll post about it, of course. It's a little speed build in The Sims 2. I haven't done one in a while. Oh, so what was I going to do again? Oh, yeah. Let me move my sim out. La Vista Tech. It's okay. Sometimes recording on stream doesn't always work out, but when it does, it does. Ooh, my eyes. This game's brighter than my future. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to age up Chris J. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I could use my stream footage if I wanted to. That's true. I could use my stream footage. That is an option. Ooh, hello. Chris J. It's time to move. Where's our phone? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's see. Real estate? No. Hall? No. Vacation? No. Oh, he needs to age up first. That's right. Time for your birthday. Yeah, I can use some of my stream footage if I wanted to. I think I still have enough good recordings that I could probably use it for. Not too bad. Oh my goodness, all these flies! Jeez Louise! I don't think I've seen that many flies in my entire life. Don't eat that! Tara! That's how you get sick. Don't eat that nasty fly-infested pizza. Oh, no. Clean that up. Clean this up right now. Clean it up. Clean it all up. That's nasty. I think there are flies in The Sims 4, I'm pretty sure. I can't fully remember if there are or not, but I think there are. I know there's roaches. Scary. Also, thank you for the posture check, by the way. Appreciate this so much. Okay, now I can go and do this. Pressing cheats. Enabled. Ooh. Full prop. Full prop. Ooh. Not that. Full prop. Testing cheats. Oh my gosh, it's so small. There we go. And then set to birthday. There we go. I was gonna say don't when you're on Twitch and your stream you get paid like on YouTube. Yeah. You still get paid if you forget like YouTube. Yeah, I'm like honestly I get paid both from Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So like if I wanted to record all of my streams, I can, because I re-upload all of my streams to YouTube either way. So I have a mixture of both. There we go. I could blow up candles. Sims 2, you still have to get a maid so fast without having everything sync. Yeah, getting a maid is a must-have in this game, or you'll be in big trouble. Oh yeah, there also is mice in the Sims 4 with City Living. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at Chris J. These candles are a hazard. Yay! Habu Borfna, Habu Borfna. Our kitchen looks so bland. Come on, Chris J. Don't be shy. Blow out them candles. There we go. Yay. I need a photo for a thumbnail. I love taking like cute little photos in my game sometimes. It's the most adorable thing. Yay! Oh, reset, delete. There we go. Here he goes. Dun 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 bum ba-dum. Wow. Nice. Look at him go. Chris J. Back at it again. Back at it again with the wet bands. So another screenshot. There we go. Perfect. So Chris J's all grown up. Now get out of my house. You're sending me something funny. Oh, are you? How do I get, oh, here it is. Move back to Belladonna Cove. Perfect. No, we're not aging you up. Why are you sad? Your memories are fine. Oh, because you wanted to go to college. Well, that's not going to happen. You can get another education somewhere else, Chris J. Yes, move on out. We're going to just stay here. There we go. Hi, Livy. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well. Not in front of my salad. Not in front of my salad. Wait, the budget is 62,000. Decide how many simoleons Chris J it takes from that. Click on the, okay. I'm gonna take like expensive. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna do like 40k. There we go. Why is there a floating salad in your game, Daphne? Do you have a ghost among your game? That happens to me all the time though, which is kind of funny. And when your Sims complain like, it's smelly over here, but you literally for the life of you cannot find what's dirty. And then you see there's a literal floating plate out of thin air. Is hilarious. Oh, have you gotten any death by flies? More than I've counted. Not by like the actual, like the game doing it itself. I've done it through cheating for experiment reasons. But yes, I have gotten death by flies on multiple occasions. Do you know there's a job career for Wicked? It's called Apple something? No, I did not know that. I did not. You want to see? I want to see what this does. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, highlights your message. Oh, you're playing your offline sim family? Is there any drama? There we go. Okay, Chris J. I'm moving to Cleveland. Oh, I forgot about Justin Cleveland. He can move back with his parents later. But Chris J, you're gonna live over here. Let's do family funds, Durban. I'm gonna do like 100k. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Not anymore. Not yet. Not yet. Soon there will be more drama. Eventually. Oh, you had a full burnout with The Sims 4 and you can't get into any new packs? Any tips? I always recommend doing legacy challenges if you can. That's like the best way to get back into like into The Sims in general, at least for me. I always say if you're stuck, burnt out of gameplay, it wouldn't hurt to do a legacy challenge, participate in shell challenges if you want to do building, maybe even spice up your own Sims gameplay, maybe change out an aspiration with a new one you probably never discovered before, try out new skills, move to different worlds each generation if you do generational gameplay. That's what keeps me going back to The Sims 4 every single day, is changing up my gameplay style. I never like to play with the same aspiration. I never like to play in the same world for every single household because it gets stale and gets boring. And I also try out new careers that I probably have never tried out before. Just so I can like kind of experience it for the first time and see what it's like and how can I incorporate with my existing gameplay. Because I'm a family game player and I like to find little bits and pieces of the features that come with new packs or other packs and hope for the best. The infant changing table gets diapers in the on the foundation and walls. Ooh, that's not good. Cleveland from Family Guy. Yeah, the Cleveland household, but they're like this rich household in Belladonna Cove. Oh, Carter has a job on tomorrow in your game for a TV show. She's expecting baby number 2 and her fiance baby number 3 overall. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love that. Wishing the best to your Sims family. Will you do a current household update at some point, Daphne? Welcome back, Nicola. And you're welcome, Livy, anytime, anytime. Okay, so Chris J's, like, his skills are literally almost maxed out to, like, level 10. All of them are almost maxed out. That's how good he is. He is an average cabbage. He is super neat, very shy, very active, very serious, and very nice. We need to work on his cuisine hobby enthusiasm a lot more. His memories are kind of jank. He hates plant sims, but loves red hair and hats. His family tree, however, looks very normal. You should. I would love to see a video. I'm just saying, everyone loves a good current household update video. I think Carter's going to take a break from acting and raise a family once the baby is born. I would love to see that. He always got Jessica from the trailer in Belnetta Cove with the rich sim, Jeff. I never really played a lot in Belnetta Cove, but when I did, I always lived in those townhouses that we got, but not as much. So this is our little family tree. Gen 1 is up here somewhere, yeah. So this is Gen 1, Charles Durbin, who's now is married to Anna Durbin Patel, who was our next door neighbor. We have 2 kids, Celeste and Nessa Durbin, but with our other sim who we were married to at the time, who was our blind date, Diane. She cheated on our Gen 1 sim with our next door neighbor, had a baby with our next door neighbor, actually, and ended up having a baby named Heather Marie Durbin, whose father is Ramir Patel. Gen 2, of course, has 3 kids, an alien, and then 2 other ones, as we always know. And now we're with Gen 3, Chris J, whose father is Polynesian technician. So, there's always that. Whatever, one day on The Sims 4 make the Cheetah Girls. Yeah, I love the Cheetah Girls. I love that franchise of those films. The music's iconic. The people are iconic. If we ever get bans in The Sims 4, I'll recreate them. Because I want to authentically recreate them and give them, like, what they deserve, you know? Yeah, I would do it. It's always on my list to, like, recreate some, like, bands and artists from, like, other, like, real life bands and artists and put them in The Sims 4, but I want to do it right, you know? Anyway, friends, I think this is where we're going to end off for today, for today's stream, and go on a bit of a raid and send some love, hype, and positivity over to somebody else, which is always, always exciting to do. So, let's go over. This was very fun. I had a nice chill time with you all. It's been great, fine, and dandy. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we're going to be playing Stardew Valley, but we're going to be doing our coding session for an hour in the beginning, as we usually do on Saturdays. And then after our coding session for an hour, we're going to be doing some Stardew Valley perfection. Hopefully we can get higher in our percentage for perfection. Last time I checked, we were at 54%. So here's hoping we can get to 60 or even higher. A lot of cooking, relationship building, and all the fun stuff. But we're going to go on a raid, and I would actually love to raid. Oh my gosh, hello? Twitch, where are you? There we go. Okay. But no, I would love to go raid Larger Tater Tots, who is currently playing The Sims 4 at the moment and is building in The Sims 4, but is building like an airplane plane in The Sims 4 with a lot of custom content. If you don't know, Larger Tater Tots she's a YouTuber streamer, plays a lot of Sims 4, heavy on storytelling, and is just a genuine kind human that I've learned to love over the past couple of years. I love her content, I love her gameplay style, and this is just hilarious in general. But thank you all for being here and being so kind. Um, I don't know if they'll ever come back for one more movie, like all of them coming back. I don't think so. I think they would do something with like Gabriella and like the three. So I don't think all of them will come back, but I think like the main two will probably will. Just because like drama, controversy, and just do they all get along still? That's what I'm thinking. But maybe, who knows? Who knows? Never say never. But either way, friends, I will bid you all adieu. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you're in the world, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.